What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live for the FML podcast, episode 5. How we've been doing this thing 5 weeks already, Vera. I thought that I would have quit by now. I thought that you would have quit by now.
I'm not a quitter. What can I say?
Well, it's good to know. But we persist on, just like life. Even when you think it's about to be done, it just keeps on going.
I'm ready for it all to be over. I gotta keep it a buck. I'm just done. I've lived enough life by this point. I've read Lord of the Rings. I've watched the movies. I've played the games. I'm good.
You haven't seen the Bears win a Super Bowl yet, Barry. You got to live through that.
I never will.
Well, hey, never say never.
I'm saying never.
I got to be honest. Well, one, I know that the title and the thumbnail indicates that ItsAGundam will be here. He is supposed to be here. He has the link. So sometimes, depending on the time of day, depending on what's been going on, sometimes Gundam takes his time. So we'll see if he pops in at some point. If not,
fuck my life.
Well, fuck my life. We'll reschedule his ass. That's okay. But we'll see if he can make it. He does have the link, so he might pop in at some point randomly. I gotta be honest. I am either in the worst possible condition to do this stream or the best possible condition to do this particular stream. I don't know. I am fucking exhausted. I spent the weekend in Texas, had a little real small kind of meetup there with some Star Wars Expanded Universe people. Long story, but I drove there like a dumbass. 16-hour drive.
That's rough.
16-hour drive.
When you said that, I'm like, why didn't you just, cancel for today? You're like, why would I do that?
I planned that drive around this. And you know why? Because I didn't want to miss this show. Because I knew that this is the person that people have been waiting for and asking for, the person that they wanted here.
Even on?
True.
ItsAGundam.
Wait, we're not on yet, are we?
We are. We're live, buddy.
You said in a few minutes. Do I need to turn on the avatar or no?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Oh, thank God I can be an absolute animal. So let's take all this down. Fuck that. Get out of here.
Yeah, look. You don't have to go full effort for us, okay? This is a stream about us talking about how miserable we are, so I don't want to make your life even worse by making you go through all the fucking bullshit. So.
Thank God, Ryan. I am so sick of hooking this godforsaken thing up. Jesus Christ. I hired a woman and an immigrant to make this avatar, and let me tell you, it's janky as fuck.
Double whammy.
I know. That's the last time I support women. Every time a woman gets involved in my social media career, shit goes off the rails. Yep,
because that's what women do. Women are fucking stupid and lazy.
And
it's selfish.
Yep, true.
You brought up immigrants. Did you see the recent Homeland Security post on social media, Gundam?
Oh, yeah, I just saw it. I was watching it thinking it won't be long for Nintendo swoops in and puts an end to this.
You're not wrong. They're getting copyright struck by the Pokemon company.
Nintendo wants to sue everyone. Waiting for this one.
Bro, this is... I don't really know how to feel about official government fucking agencies.
Thank God, Ryan. It's the same thing I said to my assistant. She's like, they know their audience. I'm like, no, this is bad optics, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't really care what the optics are. It's fucking funny. Gotta catch them all from Homeland Security. By illegals.
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Of course, I'm probably going to get fucking copyright claimed on this.
Oh, yeah.
This is what it is. It is a gotta catch 'em all Pokemon video for like ICE and Homeland Security.
I think it's hilarious. Now, do I think that this official government account should be doing this? No, but I'm not going to sit here and complain.
I just don't think our government should be doing too many stupid things. That's just my opinion. Buying 10% of Intel doesn't sit right with me. I'm kind of feeling like things are going off the rails.
I am actually like, if they go full out with this, I'm on board. I am all for living in a world where we capture illegal immigrants and force them to fight each other. I think that that's amazing. And you could have a situation where like Hondurans are like super effective against Cubans or some shit like that. We'd figure out all the stats. We'd figure out the IVs for all these people. And that could become a new national pastime, making immigrants fight each other like gladiators.
Bro, you're literally describing the fall of fucking Rome right now.
I bet it was a fun time while it was all going down.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Oh, don't even. You would have been the fucking peasant in the ring, brother. Yeah, you.
Dude, the second you got out the Coliseum, you realized you were poor and hungry.
Yep.
You're like, wow, I've just been driven by bloodlust this entire time. We better do another one of these next weekend. I have always found like that aspect of Pokemon kind of fucking weird. Like
the Pokemon battling?
Yeah, like Pokemon are slaves. Like there's no if, and, or but. They are slaves that children go out there and capture and forced to do battle against their will.
Yeah, but like half the episodes were the Pokemon not even listening to these stupid kids, so.
There's so many layers here if we were to break it down. Why are 10-year-olds traveling the country by themselves battling their slave pets? This is just, oh my God, now Pokemon's ruined. Thanks a lot.
I've always, you guys have heard like the Pokemon theory, right?
No.
This is what I actually like subscribe to. You know, in the first episode when Ash is like riding on his bike and gets scared by some of the birds that he thinks are like sparrows or whatever, and like falls and hits his head or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon is entirely made up in Ash's mind.
What is this, The Walking Dead? He finally woke up from the coma. None of it was real.
Here's the thing. So he fucking hit his head and he's been in a coma this entire time. He is making these things up in his mind. And the reason that more Pokemon continue to get created and the adventures continue to get wilder and crazier and he's becoming like champions of all these different continents is because his brain is slowly like degenerating. And so the last episode of Pokemon, it's going to flash forward and it's going to see Ash lying in a hospital bed, bearded, fucking long hair, with his mom standing there crying as she pulls the plug and he dies. That's going to be the last episode of Pokemon.
How does that explain all the other series, though? That don't feature Ash?
Oh, you mean like the ones that it's not
the
Ash?
Spin-offs? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in basically all of them. What are you talking about?
Like a brief appearance doesn't come up with the whole thing.
I listen. Ryan's feel
like,
better.
I didn't come up with it.
I feel better about Pokemon if that was the reality.
Well, that just makes it so much more dark.
Yes,
you'd feel better about it.
Yeah, I'm with Vera here. Like that's kind of sad. Dude.
Sure, you might find it more hilarious. Like we were talking before about how my favorite Harry Potter movie is The Goblet of Fire because I love watching the kids kill themselves. But
holy Jesus!
Why? What?
Hold on. One person dies in that fucking movie.
Oh yeah, come on. You know that they're either completely paralyzed after some of those falls and some of those incidents. They're never gonna walk again. I mean, they're gonna be riding the short bus to the wizarding school after this. Like, it's just not. I don't know. I don't subscribe to the mentality that they all got out of there squeaky clean and free and clear. Their medical bills must be insane in the wizarding world.
Well, they're English.
Yeah.
So they got free help. And plus they have magic. So I think you can feel some things with magic.
Some.
Yeah, you could regrow bones. Are you kidding me? Like,
yeah.
I do think there's an opportunity to expand the wizarding world, like some like fucking dark. Like, I want to know where the rapists in the wizarding world are, right?
Oh, they're in the normal world.
There's got to be some wizards that
they already did that. That's the magical school spinoff.
Using the Imperious curse to like rape somebody. That has to be happening. We need to hear about these things because like you can't have all this.
So you just want
shit.
an adult-based like Harry Potter, like that's literally just learning about the crime rate.
Yeah, basically that's where you could put the black people in that one. If you want Black Snape and everything like that, you have this opportunity to expand the world.
So you're saying the black wizards would delve into racism and drive-by wizardry?
You know, I think you could just call them dark wizards. I think that would work. You know?
I guess technically it would work. You're really dancing on the line of being inappropriate for a children's book.
Well, this is the expansion, right? It's like you got your Marvel stuff, then you've got your Deadpool movie, your rated R Deadpool movie.
So like Marvel Knights.
Yeah, exactly. See? So you know, I just think there's an opportunity. I'd rather see that than Black Snape, okay? Personally.
Well, I thought you said there's going to be a trans Voldemort.
Yeah.
That's the newest rumor.
Yeah.
Wait. So you weren't just being hyperbolic.
So I was being a little hyperbolic when I said trans Voldemort. However, according to the new report, there is a chance that this is what we get. Because a new report out there is that the Harry Potter HBO show is rumored to potentially cast a female Voldemort. Because apparently the casting call was open for both men and women, according to a report by Daniel Rickman, apparently. The Harry Potter reboot for HBO has already stirred its fair share of casting controversy, but if the latest rumors are true, the project might be broom flying straight into a firestorm. Multiple reports suggest the studio is considering casting a female Voldemort in the upcoming series. Auditions reportedly included both male and female actors for the role of the Dark Lord.
Good. I'm glad. I want all of this to fail.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I'm going to be honest. I don't buy it.
I feel like it's too important of a role for them to make such a drastic departure.
Oh, yeah. The Rings of Power really showed us that.
Well, yeah.
I guess like what would be like if we're talking about, okay, I get why they wanted to like race swap a character for progressive. What would be progressive about making Wizard Hitler kind of into a woman? Like if they're going to continue to be the bad guy.
Well, because they think that J.K. Rowling's basically Hitler, so.
Oh
yes,
God.
this would be very transcoded. You're right.
She's going to have ginger hair in this stupid show.
But that's the thing. They wouldn't make the trans character a villain. Like they wouldn't make.
Okay,
I just don't think they would make this female.
This character wouldn't be trans.
I know.
So it is a
sort of like
different.
how female characters in video games are ugly like men, but they're still women.
Yeah, that's true.
It's he who must not be named, for God's sake. Like,
check your pronouns, bigot.
I saw one reply. What was the?
Did you assume Voldemort's gender?
Yeah, here it is. He who must not be gendered. Someone says, bro. Isn't
it a great time to be alive? Everything you ever loved will die.
I would hate this so much. I cannot even explain how much I would despise it. I hate Black Snape so much to begin with.
I could tell. We went into a whole rape rant.
Yeah, the only thing that I will say is positive is that he's actually a very good actor. Now, we know that the writers aren't going to be able to write this part properly because you just fucking know that James is a racist and he's bullying Snape because he's black, but that actor is actually pretty solid. So, I'm sure he'll be able to work with their writing fine. It's just the writing that's the problem.
Snape's not supposed to look like that. And I don't just mean black. I mean, like he walked out of GQ Africa. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, he is supposed to be he is supposed to look like a slimy fucking literal incel Reddit mod. That's basically what Snape should be looking like, okay?
So it should be Snipe who's trans.
You should maybe look at Snape with that long hair and be like, is that a really ugly woman or a really ugly guy? I'd be okay with that, right? They shouldn't look like that was my criticism of Alan Rickman. Is I think the Alan Rickman one was too old, but is also a little bit too kind of like traditionally attractive or like handsome in a way. I think he's too attractive for the role.
He also was in several like rom-coms leading up to Harry Potter, so I also think that skewed like the view of him, especially with like the female audience that was already slightly older by the time that the movies started coming out. So yeah. That image is so cursed.
It is, but this is what we're talking about here. We're talking about them throwing a fucking wig on Voldemort.
Wait until they cast someone like freaking Hunter Schafer, and then
that would be a good choice.
And then it's supposed to be androgynous
or Elon Musk
looking. Yeah, androgynous looking, and you can't tell if it's a male or female.
If they look, I'm all for them like leaning the other way and just being like, let's make all the villains trans, right? Let's do the people instigating violence in the wizarding world are all trans people. We're gonna make it reflect reality. I'd be fine with that.
Oh, did you see the trans person saying there needs to be more bloodshed against people who are considered conservative or right leaning?
Which one, I suppose. Actually, look, if we want to make it reflect our world, I think the idea of all of the Death Eaters make Voldemort trans, all the Death Eaters trans, and like their end goal is to go and murder a bunch of people in a school. I think it would make a lot of sense.
Catholic school, no less. Yeah. And it's like 5-year-olds.
Well, look, they do. I don't know really how religion works in the Harry Potter world, but they do celebrate Christmas and they do celebrate Easter.
Well, Christ is
they
king.
do.
So I don't know. It'd be one thing if it was just Christmas, but they also they have an Easter holiday.
So it makes sense that the wizards would then go after the Christians that oppressed them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that is the case.
See, you could write this, Ryan.
Bro, if somebody were to like let me like give me the reins, let me do whatever I want to do. Oh man,
dude, make your own, bro.
Make my own.
Those little sticks. You have wizards that use staffs, bro.
That'd be cool. Gary says, "I am not a man, Muggle." Voldemort, Goblet of Fire. He does say that. What if that's what they pulled it from? They're like, there's one line we can say that he said he's not a man, so this is why we're doing this. It is too fucking extreme. There's no fucking way they're doing this, and I say that now, and I will be disappointed once again.
I hope it happens.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to really save it, and I don't want these people to actually find success from it with all the changes they've already made, so, I hope it happens. I just don't even care.
It's time for all this stuff to stop. You can't enjoy anything anymore, in my opinion.
Yeah, no.
It's all reimagined, remakes, redos that are all supposed to be for the modern audience that isn't even interested in the first place. Like Jimmy Kimmel's ratings, they're just non-existent.
Right. And no matter what happens, even if they did this, there's still going to be that group of people that isn't going to support it because J.K. Rowling's still making money from it. So, making all these changes is stupid.
The sad part is the reason that this fucking Harry Potter thing makes me mad. In theory, I would love a series that properly adapted the books. That could put all the stuff in there that was left out that actually honored, that actually just did it.
Well, it sounded like that's what this was going to be in the first place before they started announcing all the castings, and it was the left being really bothered by the fact that, oh my god, J.K. Rowling's getting another chance at this. I can't believe she's going to make $1 billion freaking dollars again. And
when you say the left, do you mean transsexuals on Twitter?
Well, I think it's just basically anybody that isn't a fucking normal individual, but especially them. And then as time has gone on, it's just progressed into nobody wanting this project at all at this point. And it hasn't even
it's still a year and a half away from coming out.
It's not even 2 months away. We're still several months to years away.
I was watching on Twitter some VTubers playing that wizard game. What the hell is it called?
Hogwarts Legacy.
That's it. Oh my god, the transsexuals came out in full force and they were screaming, "You have blood on your hands! You have blood on your hands!" And I'm like, the game's a year old. We're still doing this?
Yeah. Game's what? Isn't the game 3 years old now?
Oh god.
It also was the highest selling video game that year.
Yeah.
That's because a lot of people were sticking it to the Alphabet Squad.
Yeah, it turns out there's more people that will buy it to spite trans people than there are trans people in the world. But sometimes they take care of themselves at a pretty high rate anyway. So, maybe that's part of the reason we haven't seen.
You have blood on your hands.
Bro, Hogwarts Legacy was fun as shit.
Yeah, it was good.
some of the stuff I wasn't a huge fan of or whatever, but overall it was very fun. It was a fun game.
I personally really liked Sir Ryan. I thought that was a great character because it triggered the people who were like, I can't believe it. You didn't do more. And then it's like, what do you mean? There was a trans bartender. No, that's not good enough. You need more.
Yeah, a trans bartender. Trans bartender in fucking.
And then they were mad about the fact that its name was Sir Rona, so we're calling it Sir Ryan, and that really pissed them off. But they were very confused. I mean, they already are confused, but they were extra confused.
It reminds me of Cyberpunk 2077 when they tried so hard to make trans people happy that the trans people started screaming, "You're over-sexualizing us."
Yep. with the posters.
You just can't give them anything.
No, you can't.
If you don't give them anything, they're mad. If you give them anything that's not enough, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter.
You got to get guys like Ryan. They'll buy your shit. Star Wars sucks, and there's still Star Wars figures on this man's wall.
That's true. I mean,
I took mine down.
I haven't bought any recently, but you know,
they do suck.
I got a bunch of shit up here from before. Like I got all the stuff here from like the 90s and everything.
Times.
Better times. I was telling, like, right before you came in, Gundam, I was saying that I don't know if I'm in, I don't know whether I'm in the best headspace to this podcast or the worst, because it is the fuck my life
dead
podcast.
A day ago, so.
And I have not slept, basically. I drove yesterday. I left Texas around 4 o'clock, something like that, and drove 16, 17 hours back to Orlando to get here. And did my sports stream. Now we're doing this stream. I basically haven't fucking slept. I took like a power nap on the couch. I feel like absolute shit. So I think that is the best way to do this podcast.
It is.
This is where we talk about all the reasons we're fucking miserable. But then sometimes also make fun of other miserable people.
You were driving for 16 hours. Me, I was laid up in my bed, close to dying like Jimi Hendrix on my own vomit because some asshole waiter put food I was allergic to in my meal that I specifically did not want.
Oof.
I feel it was an attempt on my life. He must have been trans.
He must have been trans or a friend of YouTube. Maybe they're trying to take you out, Gundam.
Well, the guy had a very fruity energy about him.
Oh, yeah?
That's my only, like, clue.
What are you allergic to?
I don't want to tell people because then they'll figure out how to send it to me and kill me.
Right,
my dumbass is eating this and it's burning. And I'm like, why is this hurting to eat? Then a few hours later, I'm in bed. I'm close to shitting myself. I'm holding in vomit. I'm waking up. I'm like, oh my God. I'm getting the shakes like I'm on heroin. My body's cold. I'm shivering on the toilet. I had no clothes on, Ryan. It was almost the end. But I made it through for you.
That like kind of like food poisoning thing when you're like sitting there, you are hot, but you're like sweating and you're cold. It's the worst fucking feeling in the world.
Well, there's a difference between food poisoning and I'm going to die from an allergic fucking reaction.
Look,
I have not felt good since.
I'm not allergic to anything. I can't sympathize with you people that are. Bastard. I don't get it. The people that are like,
yeah, I'm not either.
Like, the grass pollen is really high today. I can't go
outside. You know, I'm not like that. I'm not like Brittany Venti. She can't even look at a peanut.
Well, she can if she holds it to one side of her head.
She can't even hold it to one side of her head. It's too close. It's like kryptonite.
That's wild. Yeah. Like the idea of getting taken out of this world by a plant is wild to me. Yeah. Like a strawberry, like what a gay thing to die with. Like
really
that's like, not strawberries for me. Like it's fucking garlic. I'm like Nosferatu's Dracula.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had any allergies, so I can't like really sympathize. So the closest thing I could think of is like food poisoning when your body's just fucking rejecting what's in its stomach.
It was like having super COVID for a few hours.
Super COVID. One of the things I wanted to talk about with you, Gundam, is our lives fucking suck. They're awful. Some days we want to die. Most days we hope we do.
I think around you because you make me feel like I'm a more hopeful and happy person.
Exactly. Well, one of the ways that I think we can all do that is to find somebody who sucks worse. Someone who's
dark side Phil.
It is a dark side Phil
gosh.
moment.
Everyone I've exposed to Phil becomes a Phil watcher.
Well, I knew Phil before I knew you, Gundam.
You're one of the few.
But like,
I'm sure this isn't Vera's wheelhouse.
Oh, this is Vera's wheelhouse. Because
really?
Well, explain why, Vera.
I watched his Hollow Knight Silk Song videos earlier where you say, my fucking inputs, they're not working for like 30 minutes. It was great. But I mean, I knew of DSP, like, obviously, basically my entire time on the internet since you think I'm 12. But you started sending me the DSP, the specific clip channels. Now my entire fucking X feed is DSP, DSP, DSP. It's so annoying. I blame you for that.
Look, there is maybe Gundam can sympathize. There is almost nothing better in the world than watching someone who's more miserable than you are because you feel better about yourself. It's the conservation of happiness, right? You got to take it away from somebody to be able to feel better about yourself.
Oh, good Lord.
DSP is like the battery that is just constantly making everyone understand that you are fucking less miserable than him. There's obviously been a lot of DSP arcs. The Mario Kart World arc from like 2 months ago might be my favorite of all time.
That was good.
Like, because of the idea of Phil being as bad as he is at every video game and getting as upset as he was over a fucking baby game effectively, it's just perfect. You couldn't, like, it couldn't not be funny. And I was addicted to watching the Mario Kart World videos. Now I know Gundam, it's not just so much about the laughing content. It's about all the other shit that has gone into DSP and his entire fucking life story and his lies and his bankruptcy and all like the personal drama shit.
I think the Mario Kart one was probably one of his best because that's when Zoomers found out DSP existed.
Yeah,
so then
that's
TikTok
true.
started just completely destroying this man. Absolutely decimating what's left of his ego. But thankfully, you know, DSP has the ego of Thanos, so he can never truly be defeated. They're getting 3-4 million views per video on the video game journalist, and Phil is crashing out so hard. It then led to the arc of where he's now going to sue all of you pieces of scum that have stolen from Phil. Thanks to Ethan Klein suing, I don't know, Nibbles, Frogan, who the fuck ever, these retarded animal people. Now Phil has been inspired to seek legal help to get rid of all of us for being thieves. But now we're going to suffer through another crash. Oh, Mario Kart World. Oh, God, more of this. Oh, Vera, by the way, you got to see the most recent videos of Silk Song where DSP is getting arthritis mid-game.
I saw it. If it wasn't for this boss rush and I didn't have to climb back the fucking blasted steps for 20 minutes a run, my hand would be cramping.
So bad. And he's working out
so
too.
Good. And he gets up there and he's got full health, then he dies in 3 fucking hits.
Now, this has also sparked the fitness arc that we're starting to get into. Have you been paying attention?
I have not seen the fitness arc.
The
fitness arc is 48 hours old. Phil has bought dumbbells, and like King Cobra, he's getting his guns ready. He's getting fit because he's probably going to beat one of us up one day, you know.
Probably.
Has Phil... Has he? I don't know if he's ever talked about working. When would he have the fucking time? We already know his entire fucking life. Is he going to make content out of it?
I doubt it. I could sniff around to see if I could find the video where Phil is now posing with his arms in a way where it looks like they're more muscular than they are. It's really a scene because he's constantly doing these sort of like Hogan moves or Macho Man.
How old is DSP?
He's about
45?
Yeah, about that.
Okay.
He's 45 years
mid-40s,
young.
but I wasn't exactly sure.
But he looks so healthy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right. These, like, legitimately some of my favorites of all time, just because it's fucking Mario Kart, dude. Like, this is what we're talking about. A baby game that children play. Better than him.
It's like, no, you did not outplay me. You didn't even drive well. You literally kept getting the good items. I was in first. Bullet gets right by me. Oh, look, now everyone clobbers me with 100 items. Wow.
He sounds like an 8-year-old who's supposed to be he sounds like an 8-year-old who has discovered video games with their brother for the first time. The game's literally broken. I didn't get the item.
This is true. He's in a state of constant arrested development.
Yeah.
And the constant, I guess, and we have known this, and nothing has ever been his fault. He's never bad at a game because of anything he did wrong. It's always because of lag or because of whatever. But the insistence about this game specifically just got me. I was sitting there at night trying to go to bed, and I just could not stop watching the Mario Kart compilations.
Oh, because good Lord.
They're so ridiculous, especially when people started to troll him. Like, where was, you know what I'm talking about, when
there's like 1,000 hours of these compilations.
Oh, come on. Enough with the traffic. I can't race it. The shit is in my face constantly.
Enough of the he's playing a racing game. Like, what are we talking about? Enough of the traffic.
I love when he gets stuck in the grass. Those are truly my favorite parts of all of these videos.
Yeah, when he drives off track and he wonders why he's so slow. It's like, dude, come on.
Yep.
Can't do nothing. Nothing I can do about that at all.
This one. Yeah.
I was about
why?
to use it. Are you kidding
Fucking
me?
why?
I was about to use it. I got robbed completely.
He's like this with every Nintendo game. The dude hates Nintendo.
And then the zoom in on the troll account who's in first place, DSP Fat Wife. Bro, I that's what keeps me going. Every single day of DSP's life has to be worse than mine. There's no fucking way it can be better. Because if it was better, I would kill myself, because holy shit. Somehow this man keeps going. This man is going to be on this fucking platform well after we're done and gone, after Gundam's been banned, after my channel's dead. Well, Vera might, because she's so fucking young. DSP is going to survive us all.
I have a theory that DSP is going to die on live stream. That's how he's going to end. He's just going to be playing. He's going to be yelling at Mario Kart 12 or whatever the hell the numerology of this is. And then he's just going to stroke out from one bad match, and we're going to watch him fade in real time.
Oh no, that would be terrible.
I'd tune in.
Yeah.
I'd watch that shit in a heartbeat.
I'd send $5 and say goodnight, sweet prince. Oh God.
That'd be the only $5 I've ever spent on DSP. However, I did get gifted a membership to his channel because I'm subscribed.
That's funny.
And on one of his things where he's begging for fucking more members by the end of the month, I hadn't even watched the channel in like months for anything, and I got gifted a fucking membership. So thanks to
the gift that keeps on giving.
Thanks to whatever troll gifted him that membership, probably to make him play a game he hates.
Thanks a lot, Iron Densikai.
Oh God. But yeah, dude, the Silk Song stuff is really funny too, because that is the most recent one. But of course, everyone's got to start out like this.
Whatever it is, construction job, 9-to-5 job, and you're in that grind. I've been there. I was there for a long time. I know exactly what it's like. Who's going to do a $380 contribution to do DSP Tries It today? It's the Philly cheesesteak pizza, the little crazy cups, and I'm going to get more of that crazy bread because it was so good.
I was hoping Phil was going to say, how about a nice juicy tip? That's my favorite way for him to ask for money.
I guess the other interesting thing about DSP is the economy that has been created surrounding people just laughing at him. There's so many of these clip channels. You know all of them, Gundam. Mm-hmm. And the fact that it's been going for as long as it has, and it feels like it's only growing, is crazy. Like, DSP gets no interaction, gets nobody fucking watching his shit, no matter how many dumb videos he uploads. But all these DSP clips go crazy. They all get fucking good views compared to the channels they're on. There is an economy around Phil sucking at life. And it's one that he can't cash in on other than continuing to do what he hates, which is playing video games in front of people.
I mean, one of these large accounts could be him.
No. He's
I don't
not that.
know.
No.
I
DSP
feel like
is
there
far
might
too
be
lazy.
one. I'm not
No.
saying like the top percentages of them, but I feel like at one point he was probably like, I could do this.
Yeah, he tried it on Twitter. He created
Yeah.
a fake account where he was making fun of the trolls. I forgot what it was called. It lasted like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Before the account like just got disbanded or some crap. He just doesn't have the energy or the drive. This man's body reflects his life. He just has no work ethic. He doesn't give a rat's ass. He thinks things should be handed to him. That's why his body looks like shit. He's got these frail little arms that look like linguini. He can't do a single push-up. It's just terrible. His wife, she moves in within 2 years. She's 300 pounds. Like everything this man touches turns to shit. He's got the reverse Midas touch. Today, he did a stream to let us all know after he received his tips, by the way. Your reward was to find out DSP fixed his toilet himself. He finally figured out how to snake a fucking drain. And it only cost you $150 to find that shit out.
Bro, the fucking cat reveal. I don't know,
so
man.
Mad that day.
Like,
I was pissed off.
You were?
Yeah, because I was doing a stream with the guy who was going to do the documentary with him. And I say to him, because I knew Cat was fat. I saw all the like blurry photos, like Bigfoot on Kiwi Farms. I'm like, this bitch is massive. So I say to the dude doing his documentary, how big is Cat? In a scale between Fiona and Kelly Clarkson, how fat is she? I got that motherfucker. Because there's only one choice. It was what I wanted him to answer. And he goes, she's a lovely lady. I'm like, then she's fat. She's fat. I end the stream. DSP goes live and reveals that Cat is fat. Right after I ended, I was livid. Motherfucker.
God. I don't know, dude. It is I think I watched a Medicare video, a Medicare live stream a long time ago when he was laughing at Phil trying to play GTA.
And then he makes Panda Lee get out of bed even though she's got the flu to cook his dinner.
Yes.
Yep.
Classic Phil.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't make Cat get up
complaining
to do
about
anything.
taking her to the hospital and all that shit.
Oh, that one was a good one. It's like, this bill's atrocious. Leave her on the side of the road and give her a pill.
Yeah.
He was so alpha back in the day.
He was. He completely changed. Now he just makes wholesome content.
Oh, yes.
No more, talking in a German accent, talking about stomping Jews. That's old
over.
Phil.
New Phil looks at men's butts.
New Phil gets offended when there's a hot character making a blowjob reference.
Not
in Metal Gear.
He was laughing at the joke about eating snake, but as soon as Eva crawls over to his side, that's disgusting. This is not good.
I'm telling you, Cat beat the shit out of him.
Probably.
I think that is why that is different now.
Mm-hmm.
Because now that you're like in this relationship with somebody and committed, and do you think Cat watches every one of his live streams?
Oh no. She fucking cuckolds him with other streamers. She makes him watch Moist Critical or some shit.
No, while he's live, do you think she has it on like in the
background
or whatever?
No. Which is like, it makes me wonder. She probably checks like detractor videos because it's easier to see what Phil does.
Maybe she does because she wants to be able to judge when he's going to get off stream so that she can stop enjoying life and then going back to being miserable.
I think she's looking for reasons to divorce him.
Probably.
And one of them was him looking at female characters that are too attractive.
Maybe.
Phil, that's just like cheating. I will take half the pig pen.
That is an interesting, maybe that could be, maybe the final DSP arc will be the Cat divorce arc.
Maybe.
If that happens, I will die of laughter. Like if she gets the condo, dude, it's over. And he has to go back to his parents' house. Oh, it'd be over, bro. It'd be such a great, and he'd have to work fast food because he has no job skills. He has no life skills. This fat, lazy fuck. He can't even edit a video.
Yeah, that's why like the idea of him running one of these channels, there's no way because he never edits anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't even bother with his own shit. He doesn't even bother to make sure the videos upload in order. The 1, 2, 12, 14.
I mean, he knows nobody's gonna fucking watch him. What's the point?
He's killing his own channel. Doesn't even realize it.
Somebody asked if this is Quarter Black Garrett. No, this is not Quarter Black Garrett. This is Dark Side Phil. The Silk Song was, I think you sent me this one, right, Vera?
Yeah.
This is his newest foray into Silk Song, which has been great because he sucks at this game just like everything else.
The fuck was that?
What are these reaction times?
No, I guess not.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm about to die.
Bill, get your eyes.
It's the controller. The controller's broken.
I forgot. Have you seen DSP setup? His fucking screen is like a mile away from him.
It
like
is really far away, yeah.
Across the room. Of course he can't see shit. This dude's such a goon. $10,000 a PC, you could... 2 PCs that cost him 10 G's. He couldn't buy like a big OLED screen or something.
He's got like a Walmart 20-inch Vizio or something about 6 feet away from him.
Oh my god. You think that thing was serious enough? That was insane. Oh, so I was able to go this way before. It's weird this room is just like a dead end. Yeah, what is this room? I just realized. So this is a hidden room in Bellheart, but there's nothing in it? What's the point of this room?
I don't get it.
Do I prefer people watching live or on video on demand? In truth, it doesn't matter how you watch.
I just care about money.
Okay? I appreciate everyone watching. Just the act of watching is nice.
It doesn't pay the bills.
Ad revenue is nowhere near what it used to be here on anywhere on YouTube. So if you're gonna watch, I would appreciate if you could watch. And then if you like the content, if you could support in some way, whether that be as simple as.
Please. Like, dude, of course, ad revenue is non-existent if you get like 100 views a video, guy. Like,
I've never watched one of his streams live. Now, I think he probably gets like 200 viewers, and that's being generous. But I don't know how often he clicks the ad button. So, like, he's probably making money that way. But yeah,
oh, believe me, he's clicking the ad button.
Well, yeah, I figured. But like
every 15 minutes, he's fucking
ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
No, I didn't hit the goal. You get an ad, you little fox.
But yeah, I guess the other crazy thing, he actually does make a lot of fucking money. As much as
in a live stream, yeah.
He does, considering how few people. But I mean, how much of this is, and you might know better than anybody, Gundam, how much of this is from people who are doing it specifically to get him to continue to play or not play games that are funny for them to then use?
Yeah, I'd say 98% are from the whales that want him to play certain games. And he knows it, we know it. And the second he doesn't hit a goal, that's the end of the game.
Yeah.
He quit something to play Silk Song. I forgot what game it was, but that's usually how it rolls. You don't get that $150, it's over.
He was desperate to get rid of Mario Kart because of the pain that he was in because he was going fucking viral for being so bad at it.
Yeah.
He was desperate to quit that one. Like, that was a quick one that you could tell he was almost mad when he was hitting those goals because he had to keep playing it.
Oh, without a doubt. Poor little Phil. If only he figured out how to, I don't know, get somebody to edit a video for him, but he probably doesn't want to pay anybody.
No, of course not.
What a legend.
I've been out of the loop on like the fitness stuff.
I'm looking for it for you now.
I don't know anything about it either.
I'm trying to like skim through. It was on the 20th. Nope. September 17th. I've got it here. I will send you the link. I'm trying to find you timestamp so when he starts flexing like an idiot.
But look, Well, based on what we know and what he tells us about his life, there's no room for that. There would be no room for him to make time for any of that stuff. So if he's not lying about that, it has to be content. He has to make it content in some way.
I don't think he's going to make content. I think it's about like trying to prove people wrong.
Yeah.
That's his main modus operandi. Or is it a modus vivendi? Whatever. I don't speak French.
I think it's operandi. Yeah.
Here you go. Here's the link. I'd say the timestamp is around 48 minutes, 29 seconds when he starts posing. But listening to that man talk is going to be a tough one. You'd have to skim through it to find his flexing.
48 minutes, 29 seconds. All right,
he finally takes off his shirt to show you his chest. He's working down those man boobs.
Really?
Yeah, that's why he wears a shirt over his shirt.
Detectives in the kid's body, right? I can't remember what it's called. It's case closed, but I can't remember. It has another name, right? I don't know if it's okay.
Around 48 minutes.
Super chat, $5.
46 seconds in, we get a few flexes.
So for the record, all right, I lost all the weight and I started to bulk up by doing bottle crunches. I have empty water bottles and I just crunch them. Remember, I used to do that on stream. So that's what I just do now. And that's how I built up my muscles. Okay. So we have to bring back the bottle crunch emote because that's how I work out now. It's amazing.
A little Phil humor.
If you were a furry, what would your persona be? I have no clue. I don't fantasize about that.
What a cool guy.
Oh, Phil. I hope we get a Phil fitness arc. That'd be so fucking fun.
Would it be?
See, I don't have the energy to skim through this to find every little bit. I just don't have it in me anymore. Too much Phil can drive you insane.
It is called Chat with Phil Buff Edition.
Chill with Phil, my guy.
Or yeah, sorry, Chill with Phil Buff Edition.
This one
that's why he took off his shirt.
Yeah. The moves are getting real bad.
Let's see if we can find that one. Oh, here it is.
Smash the goal. Thanks for the assist.
Whoopee.
Let's see it, Phil.
Yes.
When he gets a kick sub, it does some kicking sound effects.
Of course it does.
He worked all day to get those sound effects.
I accidentally started playing clips. Hold on. Dude, I threw the shirt over here on my keyboard and it started playing clips. It just started playing random clips. What the hell?
Someone would come get
all
their
right, let's
uncle.
put this over here then. Let's try not to play any clips tonight. Here we go. All right.
You haven't paid for those clips.
I'm in an undershirt. Can you believe it? DSP is here tonight live on stream in an undershirt.
It's a t-shirt.
I'm not actually wearing an overshirt. Oh my God. It's totally not like I used to do this all the time. It's just a t-shirt. You know, I used to wear t-shirts like constantly on stream, but you know, people act like it's some big deal.
There's so many layers to this lure. DSP was getting man boobs that were really, really, really bad. Then he wore a Chris Chan shirt and people were talking about his man boobs. So then Phil started wearing the overshirt to cover his man boobs. I'd say about a week ago, he was really adjusting his shirt to make sure you couldn't see anything. And it was really odd because it lasted like 15 minutes. And I know this because I watched detractors talk about it. There's just too much lore. It's a level of autism few people can reach.
The problem is if you skip out for a couple months, you're like so behind that you don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like missing an entire arc of Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
That's true. I have never watched a single episode, but I get it though.
Oh, and the reason why Phil wears his clothes like this now is because he's trying to look more adult and professional. That's because LTG told him to work on his sexy instead of focusing on him.
Phil is so constantly amused with himself.
He really is.
And it's wild. Look, there's a lot of people that aren't funny in the world. He is one of the most unfunny people in the world, yet he is constantly amused by himself. Maybe there's a part of me that wishes I lived in this fucking delusional world.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think it's adolescence. Like we were talking about before, he's amused like an 8-year-old.
I wish I could get a bottle of like the level of like the confidence he has to just keep going, no matter how miserable it is. And
like
he
you
never
see the
does
fucking
anything wrong.
600-pound women on TikTok doing these retard dances. It's like
Yes.
I only had an ounce of the confidence that they did. Whew.
Here's we start because like there is some truth to that, Gundam. Like this man has no shame, he has no guilt for anything. Like he could just continues to go through this. He's still living. He's whatever. If we go too far down this path, we have to be careful because we could start to maybe realize that his life might be better than ours.
It's a strong possibility. Well, at least in his head, but the reality is it's overwhelming. You know, you think about it, he doesn't go anywhere. He ordered DoorDash from a place that's literally 3 blocks away, and he says it's too far to drive. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Wild.
When you think about it. He said carrying groceries was like his workout for the day. You got to beg for your money. And then after he begs, he tells everybody how successful he is. See, I should have prepared for this to bring in clips, you know,
like a report.
cultivated. Like, here's where Phil starts yelling at everyone he's a success. But just yesterday, he was begging for money.
Yeah. It's wild.
Do you think he still has sex with his wife? I don't think so.
Probably not.
It'd be too strenuous.
Yeah.
I feel, financial problems can create a lot of stress in marriages. I think that's the #1 stress factor in marriages. So between that and the fact that both of them are fucking ugly, probably not much.
Kat was like, I'm going to say she was an average human before Phil.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, you said it. It's the inverse Midas touch. It's the antithesis of the Midas touch. So anyone that he is involved with in their life whatsoever probably drastically goes down their quality of life. And it definitely happened to her.
She used to be like a happy little streamer. Now she's like just gone.
It did seem like she was very kind of like pure and innocent and, just kind of excited to be there, and then got wrapped up in the pit of despair, the fucking black hole that is Dark Side Phil.
Yeah.
He is the last great lolcow, though.
I don't know.
Who comes
kind of
close?
fucking hilarious.
On rare occasion, but Rich could never approach.
I mean, deleting a million sub YouTube channel, like, that's pretty fucked.
Yeah, but nothing top. Phil's like Super Saiyan Goku.
No. He's still on another level.
It is funny because he is one of the least interesting people in the world, yet the lore surrounding him, the videos that people make of his content they will persist throughout time. You know what I mean? It is so entertaining to keep up with that shit about one of the least interesting people truly in the world.
I might have to start doing all of his arcs as videos, because there's going to be a point where he either falls off, quits, or dies.
Yeah.
And I want to like truly encapsulate Phil's
you want
magic
that evergreen
at that time.
content so you have it up for when the time strikes.
Yeah, like Greedo Samuel or whatever his name is that did like the Chris Chan documentaries. I probably should do that with Phil.
Yeah.
You should. That'll be your magnum opus.
It'll be my final gift to the world before my end.
Before you die, yeah. That's true. You got to get it done before he dies and before you die. So you are on a time crunch.
Oh, man. This is pressure.
It is. Do you operate well under pressure, Gundam?
My whole life's been nothing but pressure. So I'm not quite sure what it feels like to be happy or at peace. It's foreign to me. Like people being happy and in love. You ever watch those shows, 90 Day Fiance, and they're all happy? And,
yep.
Like, oh my God, I'm in a dream. I'm like, I've never been in a dream. What is this dream you speak of?
Well, hold on. You're not watching the whole episode, the whole arcs, though, because
I watched the entire arc.
I'm thinking throw shoes at each other's heads.
Yeah, like
and then they fall in love again.
Yeah,
like
gotta get that green card.
Remember there was this period of time when every fucking Twitch streamer and whatever was watching episodes of 90 Day Fiance.
Back in the old days, and they could just steal content freely.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Well, some of them still do.
Yes, the big ones.
Yeah.
Talentless fucks.
Yeah.
But some of those are legitimately funny. So many of the stories where it's like some fat, ugly, disgusting woman here in the United States finds a random person who lives in some Muslim shithole country who suddenly happens to fall in love with them, and they like travel there, pretend that they're in love. They're just trying to get to this country. They're just trying to get money. They're just trying to get whatever. And seeing these people refuse to accept the reality of their situation and gaslight themselves into thinking that this person actually cares about them, only for it all to kind of fall apart in the end.
Well, I feel they earn their green card if they have to have sex with these horrendous women. They've worked for it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Listen, they don't need to take no test.
If you fuck a hog, you get a green card. Is that what we're doing?
Well, no one else is willing to do it. I say they worked for it. That's like building a house. You're out there sweating under these horrible conditions. Everything stinks. You want to go home, but you can't. You got to do it for my familia. You know, you got to eat that old bitch's ass. Like,
bro, I was at a theme park last week, and I tell you what, there is nothing quite like, well, I guess there is something quite like it. It's called a comic book convention, but after a day with fat, out of shape fucking losers at a theme park that don't put on deodorant, don't know how to shower, don't know how to do whatever. That stench is just something that is undeniably disgusting. And the only thing it compares to is at a comic convention on like Sunday. You know what I mean?
That's why I stopped going to comic conventions years ago.
Yeah.
You know, Warhammer games, like the stores have a sign on the window that says you have to like take a shower and use deodorant. I thought it was a joke.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Vera hangs out in those places.
Really?
I mean, I did work at a comic book store for a bunch of years. Yeah, I did. It's true.
Were you the one that did the smell test to see if
that would be nice to have a woman sniffing you?
I'm all set.
Well, just get like a fucking fire hose in the back to like just fucking spray people down as they walk through.
Yeah.
Get their one shower for the week.
They need it. That's for sure.
I think you could do it.
Seems legal.
Raider for $68.93.
This is a massive juicy tip.
It's a massive juicy tip. Now we can now I can do DSP tries it.
All right.
To buy my $10 meal. Thank you, Raider, for the random donation. As always,
he gets $1,500 to eat a meal and complain about it. It's crazy.
That's wild.
He just ordered enough Domino's for 4 people yesterday. Let me see if I can find it for you, Ryan.
Didn't he just say a couple days ago that he doesn't order fast food or doesn't like fast food?
Yes. But then he also said that the fast food is his cheat meal. And when he doesn't get that money, he gets so mad.
Meal.
That's now that I am about to start blackpilling, because when I start thinking about these things, it's like, fuck, maybe DSP's life is significantly better than mine.
You never count what Phil gets. That's a good way to throw yourself down the misery rabbit hole.
Yeah. $1,500 to get Little Caesars, dude.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Dutchy for $5 says Gundam. You advertise your live streaming channel better. I don't read YouTube posts. I didn't even know you're still streaming.
Oh, YouTube removed me from your recommendeds, my little guy. That's the truth of the matter. YouTube has done some really stupid shit. You heard about it, Ryan, right?
About the restricted thing, that one.
They got the restricted mode thing that removes us completely. Then they also now admitted to a thing where they're trying to stop ad blockers, which removes the view count from your channel. They just admitted to that like a day ago. It's just wild.
Yeah, not surprising.
You know, it's almost as if progressive jackass retards in San Francisco don't know how to do shit correctly.
DEI hires.
Endless DEI hires. And now they're switching to AI, which is programmed by the same people that made Nazis black when you use the Google AI feature. Jesus Christ.
What is this here?
That's his meal, my friend. $1,500.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be real.
Treat. You're hungry.
I'm gonna be a little forgiving of DSP.
How much do we think that this actually costs?
DSP bought enough Little Caesars to feed a family of 4. That is probably true. However, I have eaten. Look, I was at a baseball game yesterday. It's hard to believe that was yesterday, but it's true. It was yesterday. Sometimes you just feel like eating a lot. They had this fucking like $35 combo there, Gundam, where you get basically like an 18-inch fucking hot dog covered in chili and cheese. You get like 2 hamburgers and you get a massive thing of nachos. Bro, I fucking downed that thing about 15 minutes. It was so good. That could have fed a family of 4.
Let's go see photos. There's
He's got a pizza and those little
sniffing those pizzas.
Cheese bite things. What is this one?
That's content.
Bro, he's taking it, bro. I would like if I were to eat something live on camera, I can probably say I wouldn't do it in a profile like that.
Fucking Land Before Time over here.
Why would he
God
give a
damn.
shit? This is what the people pay for. It's like a mukbang.
Yeah.
Okay, I sent you an 18-second clip of Phil posing because I know that's what Ryan needs to help him sleep tonight.
Oh, yes, I do, actually.
Get ready to feel good inside. Sorry, I didn't advertise enough, Dutchie.
Yeah, Dutchie's getting a lot out of this one here. Here it is.
I've been working on my biceps. No, absolutely not. My biceps. What are you talking about? These? Have I been working with my? No.
This is the first time this motherfucker's been in a t-shirt in literally a year.
That's fucking repulsive.
Working on my biceps?
And then his smirking and his idiot face. Man, if I could punch a YouTuber, I'd probably punch this guy.
His fitness journey isn't inspiring you?
God, that's just...
He's the greatest of all time.
You know what the crazy thing is?
Muscles cannot fix that face.
You know what the crazy thing is? If Phil genuinely was like, you know what? I eat this stuff, blah, blah, blah. I want to feel better about myself. I want to like get better. I wouldn't be like, go Phil, you're fucking awesome. But I at least have a little bit of respect. But then the fact that this is the way he's reacted to it, like the smugness
so
over
worse.
nothing is fucking wild, dude.
It's daily Philbert. This is who he is. This is what happens when your ego is so massive that you're just awesome. In his mind, he is killing it. He's the greatest of all times. He's the father of Let's Plays. He feeds so many people, he thinks. From my tree, so many have eaten. I provide shade for the trolls, he thinks.
God, dude.
Here's one where Phil talks about his roided out legs.
Oh, is that the one you just sent?
Yes, I'm trying to find you some of the good stuff.
Oh, is this the one where he's talking about walking on his fucking tiptoes or whatever?
I think so. I haven't really fact checked.
Because he walks on his tiptoes. That's how he has massive calves or something, right? Hold on.
That created the name Scoot Toe Walker as one of his trolls.
I would say if they can't get it, like I've heard there's guys who also can't get their legs like big, so they get like calf implants and shit. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, so just said calf implants. I bet it, man. I bet it. I have ginormous calves in real life. They're huge because I walk on my toes. So my calves are quite large. I have no idea. I mean, is this really going to care? You're going to have clothes on. You're not even going to see this, right? You're going to have like a shirt on. So you're not even really going to see this. Arm length. My arms are quite lengthy. In fact, let's test this. If I stand up,
let's go,
my
Phil.
arms go past my crotch.
This is what peak human
arm,
fitness looks like.
If I stretch my fingers out, I can go I'll ball it up like he has his hands balled.
Oh, he looks so sick.
So here's my crotch. My hand passes my crotch.
Look at how far my arm goes down past my dick. That must mean my arms are really long. That's the only possible thing that could mean.
Yeah.
He's just a king of fitness, dude.
Yeah. I have very lengthy arms. So I would actually go a little longer like that.
Oh, we're creating a character. Jesus Christ.
They're longer than that. I'd say they're about that. That's my arm length. My arm length is quite lengthy. I'll go to 70.
He's like building a character based on himself.
That's about it. I'm serious. My
right?
arms
Like, what?
Yeah, this is Phil
That's
right
what makes
here.
it worse.
I don't know why I have big, long, lanky arms, but I do, which is hilarious because I never really did anything with them. But I do have lanky arms.
That's
we
great.
saw one thing that you did with them in your life, Phil. And it was on
But his hand, it's cramping from playing the game.
This led to the toe walker comments, led to trolls letting Phil know that that's a sign of autism. So
too much Tylenol.
So exactly. So Phil immediately never talked about toe walking again.
There is a thing like when kids do that or whatever. Like
toddlers.
Some kids will do that. Holy shit!
And he never stopped.
Could you just imagine Phil in his daily walk from his studio to his door to pick up the fast food that he gets delivered?
He's doing it on his toes.
Walking on his toes.
Then when he gets to the door, he stands normally, so nobody knows.
Let's do adjust everything, just his shirt.
Well, maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe he started doing it because Cat is just sleeping all day long.
Nah, bro, he's been doing the toe walking his whole life.
Yeah.
That's how he built up those roided up legs, bros.
He was telling guys at the FGC that's why his legs were so big. And nobody picked up on him being weird. They probably did.
All the way back then he said that shit?
Yeah. He's proud of it. Or was. Till you filthy trolls made fun of him.
Ruined his entire life. Flag Ninja for 20. I'd be annoyed at Jeremy for streaming over FML, but that fig streams 28 hours a day. I'm more surprised when he isn't streaming over someone, but he's still cool for a gay boy. Hail Ryan Vera, Papa Gundam in the chat. Fuck my life.
Thank you, Flag Ninja. You know, I have discovered the word baguette. And you might go, what? But you think about it. If you say it hard enough and fast enough, it sounds like another word that we all like saying sometimes.
It does, yeah.
So I will be using that from now on in my videos.
Yeah, I feel like people started like that a couple years ago or whatever, using that as a substitute.
It's like when Ryan just goes black.
Yeah, Ryan really lays into it though.
He does.
One of the funniest comments I've ever got, I think it was on a sports video that I made. It was something about the Black National Anthem, and
oh boy,
and one of the responses was so funny. It's like Ryan says the word black so aggressively he never needs to use the N-word or something like that.
You just know what he means.
I think any word that would start with B and L, I'd probably say that way. You know?
Yeah, I'm going to send you another one. It's just a picture of Phil and his lazy eye.
Oh, shit.
God.
I guess someone screen capped it.
Has this gotten worse?
You looking at a screen that far away, trying to pick up on those fast movements. Maybe it's fucking him.
What Mario Kart does to a motherfucker. Bro.
Oh,
There's
poor
no
Phil.
way. That has to be edited.
That's AI.
That has to be edited.
If you click under, there's the screen cap. that was definitely edited.
Where's under? I'm worried about scrolling this one.
No, I'll get it.
Even his eye is lazy. A stroke incoming.
There we go. There is a theory that Phil has stroked out.
Yeah, I can see it.
This is the real screenshot. Oh my god.
I had to make sure that these facts are correct before I sent them.
Holy fuck.
Just with the big game over on the side.
Yeah.
Never change, Phil.
One eye looking at you, one eye looking for you.
It will never change, and that is part of the magic of Dark Side, Phil.
All right, maybe like one of Phil doing a push-up. I don't know if you've seen that one, Ryan.
No, I've not seen this one.
You've not seen Phil do a push-up.
I've heard that he can't, but I never saw the video.
He was on a wrestling show with Triple P, and Triple P got him to do one push-up, and it was about as well as you expect.
No.
It's
Phil.
been looped, but he only does one.
I can do it. Yeah, I can do it.
I only won.
Massive.
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can do
Look
Did
at how
one.
that wasn't even a full real push-up, dude. That's like a girl push-up.
Yeah, he sank his hips way down.
Yeah.
Which means he has not done a push-up in a long time.
That's why the arm arc is so important. He's going to show you trolls.
Yeah, he went to like 45 degrees.
Yeah, you don't get away with that as a guy.
Come on, Phil.
You know what Phil could do? That would be great content. Military training. Phil goes to military camp for a day.
I'd pay for that.
I'd pay.
I'd donate to that. Holy shit. That'd be amazing.
See, if
he
Phil
needs to
would
go
just
through
stop hating me,
the ice course.
we could do. See, if Phil stopped hating me, I would feed him ideas.
Yeah. I'd
I
make
go,
money.
Phil, we're going to turn you around, buddy. Ryan's the drill sergeant.
I would be a part of that. Like, look, my Navy boot camp was not nearly like anything like Marines or whatever. However, any type of basic training that Phil would have to go through, that would be a gold mine because he would just be constantly fucking arguing with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Like there is no way that he could sit there and get yelled at by somebody like that without constantly trying to argue back. That would be gold content, and he might die, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it's a risk I'm willing to take.
I mean, you know, no skin off my back. That's fine with me. But that would be the way to close. Phil actually gets some discipline in his life. Builds up his muscles, whatever he wants to do. The arm arc.
Discipline and Phil.
45 years old. It's got to happen sometime.
Yeah.
Cole Hauser, Ryan, I'm bringing my poster to MegaCon for you to sign. So Cole Hauser is one of my black fans. He loves me, but he loves that I am like representative of Egyptian culture, Gundam.
I didn't know that.
This is the only motherfucker I know that has a poster of me in his workplace.
That is kind of funny. I'd like to see a picture. Can I see a picture?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'm looking for a poster of Stallone wearing a fur coat and he doesn't have a shirt on. He's all buff. So when I lift weights, I'm inspired. He does that with you.
And wait till you see what the picture is. It's his pin fucking post. Here we go. So this is in his office. Happy 6 years on YouTube. Congratulations, Ryan, my bro, my N. This is at his office. It's
How
me and
he making this shit.
An Egyptian hat.
Good Transformers movie, though.
Right next to Optimus Prime.
You got the touch. You got the power, baby.
I want to know what Cole Hauser's coworkers think when they walk by this.
He has to be the fucking boss.
I think he is, yeah.
There's no other way. This would get you fired in any other establishment.
Probably.
Only if they knew who I was. Like otherwise, it would just be like, why do you have
a random white man?
Picture of a pharaoh on your fucking wall? But I think I posted that for Black History Month.
Oh boy.
Cajun Corey, hey Varia. One of my fondest childhood memories was building sandcastles until my grandfather, that is, until my mom took the urn away.
It's a good one, Corey.
For some reason, I was expecting a story of his grandfather dying and collapsing on his sandcastle.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure where that was gonna go. Joey Bag of Donuts Gundam's here. Finally, some positivity.
I feel like I am the positive character
I think
here.
so. Probably.
It depends a little bit on FNT. I feel like
it depends on what we're talking about, though. As well, the DSP it's truly amazing.
There's a lot of laughter that DSP brings to your life.
Oh yeah,
and he does provide
until you start to think too close about it.
It's like who is more worse off in this world? It's DSP. It always is.
Yeah, as long as you just watch him, you laugh, and you don't add up how much money he makes, you'll be fine.
Yeah, like he can't make that much.
He makes a pretty good scratch.
Does he stream every day? I'd assume so.
Every day, 2 times a day.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he takes like 1 or 2 days off now to be with his wife, supposedly.
He has to run errands, you know.
Yeah, you got to order that DoorDash.
Yeah, he's got to go to the fucking He's got to go get his liquor.
Oh yeah, he does burn through that liquor, dude.
He does.
Every time he does a marathon, it involves getting drunk, and then he says like, "Oh, guys, I only drank when we do these marathons. I'm a recovered alcoholic." Then he pulls out the bottle, and it's just damn near empty. And it's like, "Where's it going, you fucking alcoholic?"
Well, I guess that was the arc where we got access to all of his spending and all of his accounts and like all of that stuff.
Well, that was a wild.
Bankruptcy.
Yeah.
The bankruptcy was the field day for all the people that have been watching him for years and years and like had all these ideas and thoughts about where the money was going and like had their guesses, and then to have it line by line expenses of what it was and where it was going, it was wild.
And he still lied on it, and he got away with it because it was COVID. When you think about it, Phil and Christian have amazing luck because during COVID, Phil didn't get any more scrutiny for his bankruptcy that was clearly bullshit, and Christian got away with raping his mother. So it was a crazy time.
Yeah.
By the way, do you want to hear? I got one more for you. I know I said it'd stop, but it's DSP singing "Kiss from a Rose," Ryan.
God.
Look at his mind process that shit.
Bro, and then I pull it up and I see him like
he did it.
He's into this. Okay. Hey, he might surprise me.
I think you will be pleased.
He might surprise me. I'm ready. Is he going to sing it so well I get copyright claimed?
He's like a cherub.
All right. Volume up.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. The more I get to you, the strangers in blue. Yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light gets the gloom on the grave.
But I can't hit those anymore. I used to be able to sing that song.
He used to be able to, guys. He used to be able to.
See how he believes in himself?
He really does.
I told you I'd give you something that'll help you through the day, Ryan.
Bro, that's a good one.
Fuck my life.
The more we do talk about it, the more I feel like at the end of this day, I'm going to sit back and be like, Phil has the utmost confidence in himself. He has no shame. He has no guilt for anything he's ever done. He sleeps soundly as fuck at night. He's got fucking money problems, but he got out of his bankruptcy. Phil might be like
he's Alexander the Great.
He might have the best life of all of us. That's what I'm starting to think now.
Except for that wife.
Well, that's true. Maybe that was his one sacrifice. The one sacrifice Phil's made in his life. MJ UK. FML was great before with Ryan and Vera, but with Gundam on, the circle's now complete. Let the hateful flow through you. Good. When we started this Gundam, you were the person that everybody said we had to have on.
Yep.
I feel like a gray Jedi and Ryan's just full-blown Sith. And he's trying to convert me to the dark side. And I'm like, hold on, have some Phil.
It's more fun over here. That's all I'm saying. I hate the fucking gray Jedi bullshit anyway. That's fan fiction garbage.
I love it.
Listen, it was so good in Knights of the Old Republic that they had to make a canon. It's just then Disney made it shit.
Yeah, that's the thing, and especially
Disney
because
made all of it shit.
People just wanted to they desperately wanted their characters to be like a video game character. Just like, of course I can have light side healing and force lightning. It's like, no, you want that, but it's a fucking video game mechanic. I haven't even watched. Apparently, a trailer came out for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh yeah, it looks like a fucking TV show commercial.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched it yet. I'll have to.
It's not even worth the energy. I'd rather watch Phil sing "Kiss from a Rose" to be real with you.
It's more entertaining.
It is. It's so I got more out of "Kiss from a Rose" for a week straight than The Mandalorian. I forgot I saw it literally before I came on. But Phil singing "Kiss from a Rose," I'll never forget it. It's a core memory.
The best part was there was about 3 times in it where he was like, "I'm going to stop," and then he just kept going again. And then at the end, he's like, "But I can't hit those notes anymore." It's why'd you go so long if that's going to be your excuse?
Because his voice was beautiful. The people probably cheering him on, the LARPers. Yeah, Phil, go, Phil. Oh my God, Phil, you're beautiful.
Oh my God, clip this. Jeez. We also got to talk about Jimmy Kimmel. I want to get through a couple of these chats and make sure we get any ones that mention Gundam too. We got to talk about Jimmy fucking Kimmel because this shit actually pisses me off. The Jimmy Kimmel stuff.
Yeah, you were hot that whole week.
I was, dude.
I saw you on Twitter. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Ryan is about to end somebody.
Well, I don't tweet very often. Period.
Yeah, that's how I knew something was up.
Yeah. So when I was going, like the Charlie Kirk thing is, we obviously talked about the aftermath of it happening. It was like shocking, like probably one of the most shocking things on this public of a scale that I've ever seen, and that we've ever kind of gone through. Mm-hmm. It was horrific, but then what exacerbated it was the cheering and the celebration from people, and people doubling down on the very same lies that got this dude killed. And I was hot, man. So let me get a couple of these, especially ones that mention you, and then we'll get to the Jimmy Kimmel stuff, because these people want to make Jimmy Kimmel into this like free speech martyr. They're trying to make him into Charlie Kirk. Dude got a couple days off. What the fuck are we talking
3 days
about?
For being retarded, essentially.
The Jabroni Gundo, this avatar was done with AI in 10 seconds.
I know. I'm employing people. I'm making sure that they stay employed. I'm fighting the machines. I'm John Connor, bro.
You're John Connor. All right, I like it. I fucking hate the AI stuff.
Me too.
Yeah.
I sent you a photo, I believe, of Blue Sky users cheering. I don't know if you want to really pop it up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like this was not only cheering, but also calling for the death of more. And there was Trump, there was Matt Walsh, there was Joe Rogan. And to really tell you, because there was like hundreds of these, there were people that were saying J.K. Rowling next.
Yeah.
That's how extreme this is. J.K. Rowling is a leftist. J.K. Rowling is aligned with the left on 99% of things, except biology is real. And they wanted her dead for that.
So they've wanted her dead for years.
Mm-hmm.
I know I caught a lot of heat for doing the Hogwarts video and pointing out that she wasn't funding Nazi death camps. And that ended up putting me on Shikigami eyes. Silly me.
Oh, dude. It's fucking crazy. And I said this multiple times that I think the death of Charlie was awful and it was evil. What happened in the week after that was, I think, truly more disgusting. To see the hundreds of thousands of people that were doing exactly this. That was, because we can all in our minds kind of come to terms with the idea of one person out there doing something like evil, whatever. To see what felt like millions cheering it on, that's like a black pill. You know what I mean? That tells you where we are as a society, where we are with this fucking war that we're fighting in culture. And that's a big black pill.
Well, to try to keep the pill from being pitch black and blackest night, we also have to keep in mind that a lot of this shit are from terminally online people. Yeah. They don't really reflect the overall society. And that's why I always stress to people, like, if you're on Twitter or any of this bullshit, try and get out more. See your friends, family, talk to people randomly in supermarkets while you're shopping, and you find out that most people are just inherently normal. You get too used to seeing these sort of psychopaths on a regular basis, and you think that everything is eviler than it actually is. But there's no other way to put it, that this is sheer madness. And it also put into perspective for many of us that do content creation and we're seen as monsters, that this could happen to us as well. So it really hits you on head like a ton of bricks for her for the first time. I've been living with this for a while. That's why I wear a bulletproof vest.
Well, and so this weekend, I was at a meetup in Dallas.
Without a bulletproof vest?
Without one. I was strapped, so I mean, but I did not have a vest on. But like, that was on my mind too, going to that thing in the aftermath. And I agree with you when it comes to these Blue Sky and Twitter and shit. I think Facebook is an interesting representation of society.
I haven't used Facebook, so hit me.
With the fake AI slop.
There is a lot of that on there. But with Facebook, like, because it's all these people that you like went to school with, right? And This is for me and Gundam, not for you, Vera, because Facebook was already probably unpopular by the time you were in school. But like these people you went to high school with, or in college, or first jobs, or whatever, it's these people that you've met at these different points of your life. Maybe you kind of remember them, but you don't really talk to anybody anymore. But they're still your friends on Facebook. The amount of those people that aren't like, they're not living on, they're just on Facebook, they're whatever, they're not fucking Blue Sky users. The amount of them that are buying the lies about Charlie Kirk or repeating some of this shit, that to me was astounding. Because I think that's kind of a better reflection of just like the random average person, or you know, how your friend you went to high school with, who now works as like, I don't know, like an engineer for this random company, the stories that they're posting about Charlie Kirk. And that was rough. With that being said, there have been massive white pills when it comes to the amount of people who have woken up in terms of, one, what this means, and two, the amount of people who have learned who Charlie was, the things he actually said, the people that have come to God over all of this. What we just witnessed with the memorial the other day was huge. It's moving a lot of people's hearts and souls. So those are all incredible things that have come from it. But in terms of the amount of people that want you dead, if you have a different opinion than them, that was the scary part that came from all this shit.
Yeah.
I think Medicare said Charlie Kirk helped him find God or something, which I didn't see coming.
Wow. Did he really? I know he streamed the other day.
I just saw it on Twitter, but I didn't save it, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, this situation has awakened a lot of people. It's opened a lot of people's eyes. And, you know, it is tough as a content creator and just as a human being, right? To see this other person fucking murdered and then these people celebrate it. So I get it.
Yeah, it was one of those, I definitely kind of unplugged from the internet for a while. I mean, I've been unplugging for the past couple months, but this really made me think, yeah, I don't care to bother with this anymore.
Yeah. And then I bugged you and I'm like, hey, you want to come on my stream?
I'm like, sure.
Talk about the internet.
I mean, I almost died a day ago, but why
not? McGregor Art for 50. What's up, Gundam? Attack on Titan is S tier, right behind Mobile Suit Gundam.
I don't know, man. I saw Attack on Titan. It didn't move me like Gundam has moved me.
I'm not huge into like anime.
I think you probably should start watching anime. I think you like Free Run, because Free Run pisses off the left so hard on Twitter. It's fucking funny because Free Run's like, you don't agree with demons, you don't give them any shelter, you don't listen to their lies, they have to be destroyed.
So good.
And the left is like, this seems like some sort of conservative rhetoric against the trans community. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to buy the DVDs.
Well, you know, in the Bible, demons refer to themselves as we or them.
Legion,
or
right?
They. Yeah. Us. Interesting.
Man.
I've seen like clips of Attack on Titan, and I'm like, it's just like a bunch of big naked dudes running around. Why the fuck do I want to watch that shit?
It would take too long to explain the lore of Attack on Titan, but the lead character, who's the hero, which I really don't want to spoil for people, takes a total character arc turn by the end. But then you find out what he was doing was to save everybody. But then the ending got really sad. I think you'd like that, Ryan. Now that I think about it, the way it ended.
I think I do think for a lot of I'm just not really interested.
If you want Ash Ketchum to wake up,
Ass Ketchum.
Sorry, I was watching some adult videos. But if you want him to die from a coma and the whole Pokemon lore to be a fantasy, I think Attack on Titan might appeal to you because it's military, dystopian, the whole way through.
It might be cool.
Yeah.
I think I could like some of this stuff, but it's like the time investment required to like have this new thing or whatever. It's like,
well, when you think about it versus the crap we have to watch in America, anime is just a better choice. I mean, I don't get to watch it often, but when I do, I really get in it.
We need a live stream of Ryan watching ghost stories.
We need a live stream of Ryan watching everything.
Yeah.
If I could turn that into some sort of monetizable thing, I would do it. But I like Pokemon. Pokemon is the only anime that I've like watched.
That is wild.
Yeah, I know.
Weird.
My son watched when I was a kid, so
completely unexpected. I thought Pokemon would be the least liked thing by you.
Like I was like, when did Pokemon come out? 98, 99, when the game started coming out here in America, something like that, right?
Ages ago.
I was like 10 or 11. I fucking got Red right when it came out and started watching the fucking show and all of that stuff. So I was the perfect age for it. And
Did you keep any of your cards because you'd be rich?
I didn't keep any of that shit, unfortunately.
Oh,
I didn't get as into the cards as some other people did because I couldn't convince my mom to buy them. She thought it was a fucking waste of time. And she also thought they were like kind of demonic. So, you know, that fucking era we had to go through. They're called pocket monsters. Panic? It's like, yeah, mom, it's not that
they're pocket monsters. Yeah.
It's not
serious. Satan. It's Pikachu.
They're just fucking slaves that we capture and make them battle each other to the death. There's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, I watched most of the Pokemon seasons, like almost all of them, all the movies they've made.
I never watched Pokemon.
I would love for it to end with Ash's mom pulling the plug and like as fucking Ash's like
Ash proving why he got his name.
Well, yeah, I don't think we'll go fully into that part, but as like his heartbeat dies off and he flatlines, you start to see all like then in his mind, you start to see all of his friends just winking out until it's just him being like him and Pikachu sitting there. He's like, Pikachu. Wait, what the fuck?
Wasn't that already in a movie?
Hold on. DSP just started playing randomly. I can hear DSP.
He saved you, dude. You were going into a dark place, and Phil pulled you out like the hero he is. In fact,
what the fuck is this? I can't get him to shut up.
Is it Kiss from a Rose?
It's just that he keeps saying, here.
Nice juicy tip.
This is pissing me off. This is what he's saying.
Ryan probably has like 1,000 tabs open.
Probably.
I do. I have 1,000 tabs of DSP open.
Well, do you want to see DSP's wife look really sad as she talks about how she wants to spend her honeymoon, but she knows she'll never go?
I'm gonna kill myself right now.
We're losing him.
I just keep hear him laughing about his biceps. Jesus Christ. Man. And you guys can't hear this.
Why did you close the tab when you were done?
All right. Finally, I fucking found it. I can't believe it distracted me with the story. But everybody's winking out. It's just him and Pikachu. He's like, Pikachu? He's like, Pika? And then Pikachu winks out right as Ash flatlines. End of the fucking series. Done. That's Pokemon.
Why can't it go out nicer? Like it just slowly fades to black as the day ends and he's there with everybody he loves. Is that too happy?
Too much of Pokemon doesn't make sense.
Well,
like Ash has been the same fucking age this entire time. He's running around.
What, really?
What is Brock doing running around with him? Like, what is Misty doing running around with him? Like,
Brock is like a doctor, right?
Brock is a doctor now. Actually, in the most recent movie, I think he's like, he is like, I think he did train to be a doctor, but he randomly takes his shirt off to fight some fucking monster Pokemon. I don't know.
That's a Chad move.
It is a Chad move, but anytime he gets in front of a girl, he just completely goes full simp mode.
He was a warning, dude.
A warning for simps? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. They tried to teach us and we didn't learn.
I guess that's kind of a good point. I didn't think about that. I got DSP staring at me from every fucking camera.
Well, hit the latest link and this one will cheer you up. I think you like seeing people in misery.
What is this one? Oh no, cat. Knowing the cat will never get to visit Japan. Watch this one.
All right, FizzGig did another super chat and asks, if you could travel anywhere, where would you want to go? Here you go. You're free to travel anywhere. Where would you like to visit?
Japan.
Mm-hmm. I've told them that you said that many times.
Yes,
they know that.
I know.
Now, where in Japan and why particularly?
Tokyo.
Mhm.
Tokyo.
She
See?
seems so stressed out about even being on there.
Yeah.
So sad.
Phil brought her into this world, and now her life is fucking miserable.
Well, she did leave the guy she was with to be a Phil. So that was a bad monkey branch, I'd say. The monkey branch
Imagine
snapped and
being
the whole
that
tree fell down.
guy.
Oh, he got married and had a kid.
Oh, there you go.
And Kat will never have kids
Nope.
because Phil says Kat has problems, which I think is obesity.
Yeah. Phil, dude. What are you talking about? Phil is the epitome of health. He's got massive biceps now. So it can't be a him thing.
Yeah, obviously.
Couldn't possibly be a Phil thing. Let's talk about Jimmy fucking Kimmel.
Let's get to that Kimmel.
Let's get to. I hate that my name is so close to his.
Why think about it?
Why think
You
about
like
it?
Phil. Don't even think about it. That's how Phil operates.
So this entire suspension thing has kind of pissed me off because was it Wednesday that word came down that Jimmy Kimmel, after essentially lying about the shooter and saying that he was MAGA, a lot of people were upset. Some individual broadcasters decided that they weren't going to show the Jimmy Kimmel show. And Disney eventually came out with a statement and said, hey, we're going to indefinitely suspend the show. Not we're going to fire Jimmy Kimmel. Not we're going to fire all the staff. Not we're canceling the show. Hey, indefinite suspension. The reason being that not only was he not going to apologize for it, he was going to double down on the very same lies that has a massive wave of backlash from sponsors, from advertisers, and from all the local broadcasters that actually own these networks. The left has tried to turn this thing into Jimmy Kimmel having his free speech infringed upon by the Nazi Trump administration.
Yeah, that was a real wild take.
And that's what they have been running with. That's what the media is running with. That's what that entire fucking side of the internet's running with. That Jimmy Kimmel is like, if you believe in free speech, you should support Jimmy Kimmel. He's being fired. He's being muzzled by Trump. Disney's bending the knee to Trump. You even have people that work with fucking Disney supporting people boycotting Disney over this.
Yeah, why would they care about their employer?
Well,
They know everybody hates them in all these series anyway.
Tatiana Maslany's never coming back, so she doesn't care.
God,
She's going
no.
full scorched earth. I mean, she was running around wearing her trans kid shirt during promotions.
Yeah.
When they were kind of like, we want you to talk about She-Hulk.
And she was talking a bunch of shit about Bob Iger during the strikes, right?
Oh, yeah. She is done.
These people were trying to make Jimmy Kimmel into Charlie Kirk. And he was fucking killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually had his speech silenced. Jimmy Kimmel had like a fucking couple day suspension and is now back. And I think the thing that makes me more mad about this than anything is that these fucking retarded pieces of shit, these fucking queers who have been out there complaining about this for the past couple days, they are now going to think that they got some big win.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
We
course.
put the pressure on them. We boycotted. We canceled our Disney Plus, and we made them put him back. When they were never firing him. They literally just were suspending him to take some of the heat off for a little while, to not broadcast for a little while, so they could talk to him and figure out, hey, you might not need to apologize, but you can't go out there and say this stuff, blah, blah, blah.
It's always so stupid to me when these people act like companies care about them. Companies don't give a fuck about you. They just view you as a walking wallet. They don't care about your gender, your sexuality. They don't care. Why would they? They simply care that they're making money off of you.
I think it's the delusion and the destruction of the, what do they call it? The atomic family, nuclear family?
Yeah, the nuclear family.
Where most people now value objects or services more than their family members or people around them. I mean, I dare say in the Black community, I've noticed PlayStations are very coveted for some reason. You can't even say something bad about
These fucking
PlayStation.
things are expensive. I get it.
And they run at 720p. But the point is, the most fond memories these people have are of these companies, and they think these companies care about them, their gender, and their ideology. And I think, wasn't it around this year when not every company did the pride flag this June?
Yeah.
Flag. I said flag.
little slip there. We all know what's on the mind. I get it.
No, it was. It felt like this is finally the year that a lot of that stuff took a step back a little bit.
Definitely.
For sure.
And it's so weird to have that mindset. Like, nothing cares about, like, the government doesn't care about us. The companies don't care about us. The only thing that matters is if you have money. Yeah. I mean, that's it. I feel we're in an oligarchy more than anything.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, well.
All you need to know is that the fucking American brand or whatever of your favorite gaming company turns all its shit gay, all its shit trans for the month. But all of the other places, the ones in the Middle East, isn't going to do it. We've seen all those memes going around. The reason they're not doing it there is because they want those people's business.
Exactly.
They're virtue signaling to you because they think that will work better for them financially. Now, I think those were massive miscalculations by these companies. I think a lot of these, whether it's PR, consulting firms, whatever it is, I think a lot of those people, they ended up convincing these companies that this would help them long term. Now, whether it's for social credit score type of stuff in the long run, who knows? But I think they thought by virtue signaling like that, it would help them financially. It didn't. So now a lot of them are trying to figure out ways to back off of that and not alienate the people who hate that shit, while at the same time not losing that crowd because you're not virtue signaling anymore.
Well, one thing's for sure. We're not going to get any more trans bullets in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Never say never, I suppose. The fact that they did that to begin with was wild.
That was crazy.
Was a weird fucking day.
Like, why did they think that was going to go over well for them? I don't know.
No, they didn't see all this coming.
No.
How could you not, I suppose? But yeah, Jimmy Kimmel is going to be back on air after all this bullshit, after all this fake victimhood, after all this, the biggest infringement of free speech in our lifetime, as the person wasn't even laid to rest who actually got killed. But go ahead.
I had sent you the post about Sinclair.
Yes.
As well. Yeah.
But not all the ABC stations are going to carry it.
Here you go. Here's a tweet you might, well, you're not going to like, but it will highlight what you were saying.
But yeah, so this is Sinclair Inc., who owns, how many do they own? Somewhere on like 30 or 35 local ABC channels. So it's important to note that in this grand scheme of things, yes, Disney owns ABC, like the company. They produce the Jimmy Kimmel Show, all this stuff. However, ABC News 7 or News 24, your local ABC affiliates, those are owned by other broadcasting networks all around the country. Sinclair's one of those. Sinclair's saying, fuck no. Jimmy Kimmel's not going to be back on our airwaves, on our ABC stations. Beginning Tuesday night, Sinclair will be preempting Jimmy Kimmel Live across our ABC affiliate stations and replacing it with news programming. Discussions with ABC are ongoing as we evaluate the show's potential return. So I don't know if that means maybe they want to see some sort of apology or some sort of clarification on the side of Jimmy Kimmel before they let it up. Sinclair's also the ones who, in place of the Jimmy Kimmel Show, ran the tribute to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, that's true.
After they pulled it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that we are going to get a public apology from Jimmy Kimmel. I just don't see him doing that, especially with the outpouring of lunatic support that he's gotten over the past couple of days. Like you mentioned, they're basically comparing him to Charlie Kirk and saying, oh my gosh, he's having his rights taken away from him.
Yeah, I put up a tweet right here. You guys could see that pretty much shows what you're saying.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel's cancellation is 100 times worse than Charlie Kirk's shooting for the future of America. It is even close. This scary shit is that Charlie Kirk's murder was based on lies from the mainstream media and Democrat politicians calling him a racist, bigot, homophobe, Nazi, you name it, fascist, of course. That's why Charlie Kirk was killed. Those very same people are pushing the idea that Trump shut Disney down, that Trump forced them to fire him, that Trump did this.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. Disney's own advertisers and local broadcast affiliates said, hey, we don't want to fucking have that on our airwaves. Hey, that's kind of not okay for you to just lie straight up about that. Our constituent, the people that watch this, that's not something they want in the air. We're not going to cover that. All the advertisers, all the sponsors said, yeah, we're not comfortable doing that. And because Jimmy Kimmel was planning to go on air the next night and double down and essentially fan the flames even more, Disney said, okay, we have to pull the show for a little bit. We got to suspend this thing till things cool down, till we can figure out a way forward. That turns out to be a handful of days, 4 days. That's
a lot like a Twitch ban.
Slap on the wrist.
He's not fired.
Nope.
And that's the thing that, like I said, it's going to piss me off because all these cock-sucking pieces of shit are going to think that their boycott was effective.
Right, and it wasn't.
When this was the plan, this is what they wanted to do, was just talk and find this way that they were going to figure this out so that he could go on air and not make the same mistake. But they had to get to an agreement before that happened.
Yeah, definitely.
Fuck, dude. But if one group like Sinclair, Nexstar, I haven't heard anything from them. They had also threatened to pull Jimmy Kimmel stuff. Haven't heard any from them. Look,
no.
Jimmy Kimmel should not be pulled off the air by, the FCC or canceled for an offensive joke.
No, but an employer
Jimmy
can
Kimmel
make
should
a
be,
decision.
Jimmy Kimmel should be fired because he's not fucking funny.
He
should get fired because nobody watches. He should get fired because nobody cares about his shit. And he's going to get a little ratings boost from this.
For a little bit, but after a month, maybe 2 months, everybody's going to forget. Nobody's going to support it anymore because these people do not consistently show up to support the cause that they claim to be so strong about, that they are so passionate about, and they feel so strongly about. They don't fucking care. They don't.
He'll go back to his usual ratings in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I think Gavin Newsom's going to be on tomorrow.
Oh, wow. That should be interesting.
It's going to all be like this type of fucking spin for Gavin Newsom's presidential campaign about fascist Nazi Donald Trump censoring people's free speech.
Of course, but we already knew that was going to happen. He was going to start the fucking media campaign one of these weeks, so he just views this as a good opportunity.
Thank God he saved free speech.
Yeah, I know. Hallelujah.
Forest Beyond the Trees for $50. Attack on Titan's a fantastic anime. It's a story with lots of consequences for various characters based on situations they're presented with in difficult decisions they've had to make to survive or protect their family. The music's also amazing. Is it true?
Are you inspired to watch it, Ryan?
Not yet. Maybe someday when everybody stops talking about it, I will watch it.
I think it's been done for years.
Yeah.
One day, 10 years from now, when no one's asked me to watch it in a year, I'll randomly
see it.
I'll randomly sit down and binge the whole thing, and I'll make a video on my non-existent YouTube channel in 10 years. Because everything will just be AI.
You plan to be alive in 10 years?
I'll only be 30, or I'll only be 46, so I think I'll still be.
Stress will get you.
And the life, I get it.
The robots will have taken over by then.
Probably.
But I've heard good things about Attack on Titan. The couple clips I've watched, I was like,
yeah.
Generally giant naked men, not super into. Unlike DSP, who will spend hours crafting them. Apparently. Let's see. We said that one. I want to make sure we get all the Gundam stuff because I don't know how long you can stay Gundam. So I
have to dip pretty soon, actually.
Okay, perfect. Let me see what we've got here. Bendeg Star, it's fantastic to see everybody. Ryan, always love your videos. Vera, it's a pleasure to meet you. And Gundam, my friend, always a pleasure to get to see you. Just dropping in to say you all rock.
He's my Ash Ketchum. He's full of happiness, love for life. He's an anomaly in this time.
Well, Bendeg Star, I like Bendeg Star because I think I saw him in the chat last time you were on FNT.
Oh, yeah.
And I asked if it was short for Bendeg Star Killer from KOTOR, and it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing character.
Ryan wanting to make illegals fight each other is the funniest shit I've heard this month. Says, oh shit, my nose
Yeah.
fell off. Go all out, you know? That's all I'm saying. Stephen De Leon says, oh, look, Gundam, the DSP of editing.
Yeah, right.
The DSP of editing. Thank you. Pokemon is Michael Vick the game, says Samuel.
Good Lord.
God.
Look what you've inspired.
I'm just being realistic about what Pokemon is. Just because I watched it when I was a kid doesn't mean I have to keep my childish notions about what Pokemon truly is. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Darth Miller, Gundo, you rock, my man. Glad to see you on here. Ryan Vera, what up? I am miserable, drinking some bourbon. Fuck my life. Take a red and hail chat. Take a red, like a Marlboro red.
The classic smoke of a real man.
He says, I meant take care. Fuck my life. I would have been cool if that was like, yeah, take a fucking Marlboro red, bro. That's cooler. I'm going to be honest. I love how in like movies that were in the 80s and even now when they make things that are set in the 80s, everyone's just fucking smoking so much. It just looks so damn cool.
It does.
I fucking love it.
Everything was cooler in the 80s.
Bruce Willis got paid like a fuck ton of money to smoke during Die Hard, right? Like a specific brand?
Probably.
I believe so. All right. I'm seeing any ones that mention Gundam, so I can get those. Okay, Gundam, what's your favorite Gundam and favorite series, says Robert Hayes?
It's been, right now for favorite series, it's between 0083 and Unicorn, which was 0096. Favorite Gundam, it's been the new Gundam for quite a while now.
The new Gundam? That's just the name of it?
Yeah, NU Gundam.
Oh. That makes more sense. Okay. Jesus, glad to see Gundam on. Anytime DSP is mentioned, I keep picturing him in that awful Ken costume. Fuck my life.
That's a classic one. I don't feel like finding it, the photo for you. Maybe I can. I'll check my old files.
Your DSP.
I have files on just about every video I've ever worked on. And I kept them because you never know when you need the information again.
I wish I was that fucking organized, bro. My shit's a mess.
People have no idea how much thought I put into this shit.
I am so bad at organizing that stuff.
Well, why would you normally? It's just sheer bullshit that's a waste of life, but it's also your job.
Well, now it's coming in handy, you know. This is my new favorite YouTube show. Have a Gundam on every time. Thanks. I don't think Gundam has the time, energy, or effort to be every time, but we had to have him on as a guest. I'm sure we'll have him back on at some point. I mean, I
never know when I'm going to be alive.
Yeah, exactly. I think if he had to commit to doing this show every week, it might kill him. So we wouldn't want that. And honestly, me and Vera might just fucking call it quits. Be like, I'm tired of working with her.
One of these
Jesus
weeks.
Christ, I'm out. Done.
It could happen. It's very normal.
That happens. My favorite DSP tries their episodes where Kat does the cooking. Phil acts like Gordon Ramsay made it for him.
He did that up until recently when he said she made like some gumbo that was terrible. That's why he wanted to hit the goal so he had something to eat.
Yeah, he let that slip. Yeah. Fuck.
Then there was the time she made him a meal for his birthday, and it was just absolutely terrible looking. I'm not going to look that up, though.
Elite Neo, Papa Gundam, could definitely be to DSP what Gino Samuel was to Chris Chan. That 85-part documentary spanned over 5 years. Considering Phil's still doing content, hope Gundam's in it for the long haul.
You know, I might just do it. I want it to be funny, though.
Based on the content you have, I don't think it could not be funny.
Well, you know, Gino Samuel did it so very neutral.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me not to pepper in saying something like, this guy's an absolute monster. He's a degenerate freak. You know, that's
not have to do it neutral. I think you just have to fucking do it your way.
I like the sound of that. Frank Sinatra would approve.
Exactly. And he'd fucking hold up a drink while he was doing it.
And you slap your woman.
Those were the good days. Sean Connery. Yeah.
Sometimes the woman just keeps having to have the last word. You got to give a good hot slap. You think it's good to hit women? I'm not saying it's good to hit women, but sometimes.
Sometimes they're asking for it, basically.
Because someone requested it, I went through my archives and I've pulled you up DSP Ken. This is before AI. Someone put the effort into painting this shit.
Yikes.
And I saved it. Because it was pure art.
So this is not AI. Someone actually painted this.
This is before the AI boom, my dude. This was 2023, I think. Let me check my files.
The eyes look pretty straight on.
Wait, this
not veering at all.
The last time date modified around 2020.
2020. Okay. There's definitely not, hey, Grok, make a picture of this.
Wait, December 30th, 2022. There you go.
Okay. I believe that somebody made this. I think there's a lot of commitment out there. But maybe, did he ever use it for anything?
Oh, of course not.
He didn't ever use it for a thumbnail,
the
nothing?
person who used it was me. Where I edited in DSP's face on a news broadcast where some dude was caught running around trying to touch people inappropriately or something. It would take me a hot minute to find that clip.
It's all good. Oculus, hail Vera, Ryan, and Gundam. Vera, would you be open to appear on Tuesday night's main event again in the future sometime?
Yeah, of course. I'm always streaming on Tuesday nights, but I can skip a stream. Maybe once.
I wouldn't be. Let's see. Where is this? Want to make sure. I think. Oh, for Gundam, what's your opinion on Gundam Seed?
I haven't watched it, but I got to tell you the Chinese love Gundam Seed. It's a great mobile suit designs. I will not lie. But,
Yeah.
The story seems kind of iffy from what little I've looked into.
One of my favorite Gundams, X-42S's Destiny. Yeah. True and real.
See, she's actually cool. She knows her mobile suits.
I do.
I don't know shit.
That's about to take down my
What do
Freedom
you
Gundam.
know?
I know about Harry Potter, and I want to see more wizard rape. The Girthquake for 2. Have Gundam show the Pig Roach action figure.
Oh man, yeah. Give me a second before
If you don't
I
have
fail.
it, that's okay. And I think that's the
I'm
last
sure-
one we have for you, Gundam.
I'm sure I have it. It's probably under my painted files. I didn't really take any good photos of it, to be real with you.
You made one?
We had someone who worked for a toy company, a very prestigious toy company, design it. I 3D printed it and painted it.
You painted DSP?
Yes. It might be simpler just to find the video. Fuck it. Not now, Piglet. I know what time it is.
What, don't you think that by painting like someone like that, do you feel like you created some sort of spiritual connection between you and him by going through all that effort?
Oh no, this is like a normal day for me painting, my dude.
Well, I know that, but this is a human person that exists.
Well, we turned him into a pig roach man. There's the link. You can fast forward to the end.
Okay.
They say around 8 minutes is when I start showing off the finished piece. Hey, you can mute the sound since I'm here.
Right, mute. Okay. Here we go. Share.
I've become a better painter since then, so I'm not exactly proud of this anymore.
Where is this?
I know, Piglet. You go about 8 minutes in. The guy, the figure that the children love. He comes with fast food meals. He has an action spring arm. He also has Jasper the cat. His axe. The lure behind that is DSP keeps an axe behind his door to fight off intruders if they ever show up.
There's no way that even with his newly found biceps, he could do any damage.
The cherry tree was a reference to his biggest fan at the time, Derek, who was known as the Cherry Pimp. He used to harass female adult streamers to the point of where he was banned from the adult website. I made a tiny television, of course, with me on it. The action figure also comes with a king's crown, a wrestling belt, and his favorite silver vest. You can fast forward through it if you want to see the extra bullshit that came with it. We sold it for charity. I think it raised like $5,000 for St. Jude's Hospital.
That's fucking wild.
It also has box art. It's one of a kind.
See,
I never made another one.
This is fantastic. I thought it was going to be a little more representative of Phil, how he actually looks, not just in his soul, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was talk of us continuing to make little figures, but it never materialized. I think Anus told me not to do the cat figure, which was the next one.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
I was going to have her suspended in the air. That's the hand-painted M. Bison DSP face, his cell phone for WWE champions, his favorite burger. Oh, that's his whale-tail gin.
Oh, there's the box. Holy shit.
That's sick.
YouTube is the least talented thing I do.
That is wild.
And
That's
nobody
fucking cool.
knows.
I've never seen that before in my life. I didn't know you did that. It's the guy. Genetically upgraded YouTuber.
Okay, Fluffy.
Gundam, who would win? Shining Gundam versus Zero. Have to be sober tonight, but good to be here. Hail Ryan and Vera.
Oh, Shining Gundam versus Zero. Even though that's two very wrong universes, the Shining Gundam could do martial arts. It's more like giant robot than usual Gundam. But Wing Zero is capable of coming up with every possible chance of victory and defeat. I think Zero could possibly do it in space. In a ground combat, then Shining Gundam, I think, would have an edge, even then. And it would depend on the pilot. If it's Hiro Yui, maybe Zero. I think he'd totally dominate Domonkashi mentally.
Yeah, Domonkashi is a fucking
Ryan's like, I don't know
loser,
what
bro.
the fuck you guys are saying.
And then we'll do this last one here for you, Gundam. Before you head out, love you, Gundam. You rock.
Thank you, and good night, everybody. What did Paul Stanley say at the end of like the Kiss live show? You've all been beautiful tonight. Let's have a round of applause for yourselves. Oh,
there you go.
Shit,
Round of
where's the
applause
off button?
for the audience. Oh, he's just gone. He's done.
God, like the wind.
That was just the exit. Guys, thank you to ItsAGundam for being here. We needed to have him on FML. Go check out the channel. Obviously, he's got other stuff he does too. I'll link to the main channel in the description of the video.
That was very professional. Not one single 9/11 joke. Truly inspirational stuff.
I'm
Very
off my game a little.
respectful.
I'm off my game a little, Vera.
Yeah, you're basically dying, so I get it.
I am hurting. I'm like sweating. I'm just so tired. I'm not hot. I'm just sweating because my body has no other reaction. It needs to sleep. But we are here for your entertainment. So that's why we're here. We're going to get through them. TJ, I've seen your Chicago Bears win a Super Bowl before, Ryan. I was 6, and I'll never forget the Super Bowl shuffle or the guy they called the fridge. Epic. That's right. Some people have respect for the past, unlike Vera.
Hey, it is what it is.
Who doesn't even respect rooting for your team even when they're going through rough patches.
We argued about this before. I personally have the mentality of supporting an individual, of like, oh, when I know I talk about Tom Brady a lot because I'm from New England, but when Tom Brady went to the Bucks, guess who you supported? You supported Tom Brady. I get that that's a mentality I subscribe to, because I'm not gonna root for a fucking team that's shit ass because their good player left. Sorry, I'm following the good player. It's just my opinion. Is what it is.
I genuinely think that you can't comprehend some of this. One, because you're a woman, and two, because you're so young. Like, sometimes teams go through rough patches. Okay,
How many? Oh my
look,
god!
how many fucking like? There are 35 total quarterbacks in history, I think, maybe 37, that have actually won a Super Bowl, right? And a lot of those have won multiple Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that well, if your team doesn't fucking win in a 5 or 10 year span, you should just abandon them. You shouldn't root for them anymore. It shouldn't matter, regardless of whether you grew up watching these games as a child, regardless of whether your dad took you and your brother to go to these fucking games, and it's like a part of growing up in these core memories for you. You don't understand because you're a fucking woman.
I don't know. If a team sucks, why are you going to support them? I'm looking for the winners.
Yes, that is bandwagon bitch behavior.
Well, that's why you pick a specific player and you follow them throughout their career.
They eventually stop playing.
Well, true, and then you have other people you like. You don't just follow one person, but maybe there's like, oh, there's 1 or 2 people you end up liking. I don't know.
You don't get it.
That's fine.
Total woman. That's right, total woman.
Yeah. At least I'm not fucking gay.
What? I'm gay because I am loyal to the teams that I grew up rooting for, and that I still root for them even when they fucking suck. Yeah, and I strive for them to be better. And I cheer them on. I help make them better by cheering.
A little.
108 years I waited to watch the Cubs win the World Series.
That's pretty fucking bad. I wouldn't want to be that person who's like, I had to wait 108 years for one fucking victory, and I'm gonna go 108 more.
And it was the most glorious moment of my entire life. The Cubs won the World Series.
Sure.
It was.
Props to you, man. Happy for you.
I did it.
How's your team doing this season?
The Cubs?
Yeah.
They're in the playoffs. Playoffs starting in a couple weeks. Yeah. Talking fucking shit. You don't even know. Let's see. Ryan screamed like a girl on that trick play touchdown. I kind of did. Not like a girl, but I was screaming. I was fucking talking so much shit to all the Dallas people because I was in Dallas.
Yeah.
So lucky I made it out of there alive, I guess. Tomboy Riddle from the House Scissorin. Bro,
that should have been that funny.
Female fucking.
That's so stupid.
Female Voldemort can't happen, dude. It can't.
It would be the most glorious time, though. Imagine the fucking videos and the material to laugh at. Whew! Be some good FML episodes.
John Getz on Rumble. Demon Slayer just needs a little more to beat Superman. First of all, it deserves it. Way better movie. Second of all, that'd be hilarious if it happens.
Demon Slayer's good.
It had a huge opening.
It did. Good for them.
Where did it go? John Getz. Ryan needs to hear about Wizard Rapists. Now that's true fandom. Are there wizard furries who try to fuck Lupin? Wait, they're making the trans guy the villain? John Getz, Wizard News Reporter. Yes, Voldemort killed Dumbledore, and I condemn it. But Dumbledore did misgender they who must not be named, so he had it coming. And then John, for another buck, they glazed that trans bitch so hard, too. The character had to say how amazing they were, especially the hot professor lady. They had to drill it into you that you have to like that idiot. Deeds, Minnesota, with a couple gifted subscriptions. Thank you, Deeds. John Getz for another buck. Anime fans kind of suck at recommending anime for people who aren't super into it. Accessible anime for people not usually into it include Demon Slayer and Cowboy Bebop.
Free Run is also another good one if you're kind of new to anime.
Which one?
Free Run.
Free Run?
Yeah.
Okay. I have Cowboy Bebop. Somebody sent me Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop's sick.
I watched the Netflix adaptation. Didn't like it a lot, so I figured I won't even try the anime.
Yeah, the live action was really bad.
John Getz.
Talk about it.
People chose some esoteric thing or something with 1,000 episodes that never going to work for most people, or they just won't start. Pick something kind of Western-dyed or simple and or short. Good idea. Keep it simple for me. Ken for $5 says great cast. Why, thank you, Ken. Graph Web for $2. For fuck's sake, cancel Disney Plus. So does the house name change to House Scissoring? I don't think so. I also think Voldemort doesn't have sex with anyone. Despite the cursed child. What do you think? Does Voldemort fuck?
Probably not. Probably not.
I don't think he has enough care for anybody else to fuck somebody. I don't think so. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's something that would interest him. He might be able to be raped though.
Maybe.
Dark Magician for 2. The show's the only joy in my life. Fuck my life. Your life sucks if this is the best thing in it. George for 2. Battlefront 6 dev Brian Audette mocking Charlie Kirk must be exposed. Battlefield 6 dev.
Yeah. That's how these people are, though. We know that they've infected the industry for years at this point. It's just that now it's making it easier to call them out, but there's still so many other people in this industry who are being silent because they're smart and know that they're going to get canceled, who we're never going to have confirmation that they are a problem. Yeah, a lot of people like that.
John Cannon for 10. You've seen the Willy Wonka serial killer theory? He drives around the kids in golf carts knowing he doesn't have enough seats for all the kids, meaning some needed to die for the tour to continue. I totally think he wanted those kids to die in there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's no doubt.
He wasn't shocked at all. He's like, oh, one down, let's go.
Flag Ninja Voldemort. He who must not be dead named. Bro, the memes are wild. Well, Gary sent me, I think he sent me this when we were talking. Where is it? He sent me a DM of the clip from chapter 1 of Goblet of Fire where he says, I am no man. Because I'm actually listening to Goblet of Fire right now.
Do not lie to Lord Voldemort, Muggle, for he knows.
He always knows. It might be right here.
Well, I don't think much of your manners, my lord. Turn round and face me like a man. Why don't you? But I am not a man, Muggle.
That's all the evidence they need. One fucking line.
I don't believe it. I think it's a fake.
I don't either,
but
rumor. It would be funny.
Logan Johnson got the big 3 together. Fuck my life. Awesome show, guys. Stay miserable and angry. Thanks, Logan. We got that one. Take a red. Roland just got a sealed Elon Sleaze-Bagano. Elon Sleaze-Bagano from Attack of the Clones 03 line that comes with the death sticks and bar unyellowed. Figured you'd appreciate that. If no, FML. That's actually really fucking cool. You want to buy some death sticks?
Not me.
And it's sealed. That's awesome, Roland. SBZ, if you're a true Star Wars fan, I must ask, which side are you on? All women are queens versus if she breeds, she's a thought?
Thought.
Why are there only 2 sides? Those are rather extreme.
They are. I know which side I'm on.
What does that have to do with Star Wars?
No idea.
I don't know what that has to do with Star Wars at all.
No idea. It's got to be a meme. It's got to be something.
I guess I would have to go if she breathes, she's a thought. But just because there's a lot of I hate most people, so I wouldn't say that all women are queens. That maybe that if she breathes, she's a thought would be more accurate. I don't know.
Fair.
I can't really commit. Why did Ryan shave? And is he wearing a red wig? Is he talking to you?
I think so.
John Gets Gaming. I can sympathize. I also hate Nintendo. I'd be miserable too if I had to play Mario Kart World all the time. This guy looks like some dude who tried to copy AVGN back in the early YouTube days. Irate Gamer VODs.
Yeah, kind of.
Morgan Holloway for 5. Thank you, Morgan. Juggy Wuggy for 5. Sexual assault's already a thing in the original Harry Potter. Tom Riddle's mother drugged his father with a love potion, so he's literally a product of rape.
Wow.
It's true. She did not get consent. Love potion stuff.
Man.
I don't think Tom Evil is, or that Tom Riddle is evil because he's a product of rape. I do think it's because he's a product of there was no love.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Which obviously you could argue that any rape would like result in that in this world potentially if that has anything to do with it. But it was specifically because of that, not just because of rape. But it's because there was no choice, like in the matter. They're like because his father fucking felt absolutely nothing for his mother and then abandoned her, all that shit. There was never any love in Tom Riddle's life.
Yeah.
Doomed from the beginning. What's his name gonna be now?
I don't know.
Talia. Like Talia al Ghul. Talia Riddle.
Yeah.
Moto Geek, Phil's mom took a lot of Tylenol in that 9 months.
I think she did.
Yeah, you heard that shit from today?
Yeah.
Mikey Gusler, did you guys see Rob's media on YMS? There are things I learned I wish I could take back. Let's just say he's super furry.
I don't know anything about that.
YMS, like your movie sucks, that guy?
No idea. I'm glad I don't know.
I don't know anything. I don't know really what you're talking about either, Mikey. I know that guy fucking talked about me for my Batman review. That's all that I know. So. Gollum's half botched circumcision leftover says hi. Hello.
Hi.
DSP, is DSP the chosen one to defeat the Sonichu curse?
Definitely not.
No.
He's already been affected by it.
Maybe if
that's
DSP
why he's lifting weights, guys. He's gonna get strong.
Maybe if DSP has some sort of curse of his own, it could potentially counteract the Sonichu curse.
It's true.
NTR Uncle, I got to go to work at the warehouse tomorrow while the Browns and their awful music are at. Fuck my life. At least the neighbor's wife gonna cook me lunch.
Yeah.
Y'all got to deal with immigrants, you know. Just the world we live in now. Kid 50, this is my new favorite YouTube show. Have Gundam on every time. I think I said that one. We can't have him on every time, but maybe, maybe he'll grace us with his presence again sometime.
Maybe.
We have a family of 6. That's more than we get. Fiesta Cat. Then maybe you're really fucking poor, or all you guys are midgets or something. How can that be? A family of fucking 6? Are 3 of them babies or something? That wasn't that much food. It was like a pizza, a couple of those little bite things, which are tiny, and like an order of breadsticks. What are we doing?
Yeah, I feel like
I will down an entire fucking
food.
large pizza, a medium pizza sometimes along with it, and like a double order of breadsticks.
Yeah.
Come on.
We all love to meme on DSP, but let's keep it a buck. That's not that much food.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with you, Fiesta Cat. Like, are all y'all anorexic or some shit? I don't know what's going on.
Maybe.
Gerald, thanks for the money, dummy. DSP. We said that one. Lobo the Wise. Feels so delusional. It was his plan all along to snake Kino Casino. The felting he received was all his plan. Tubes. Can't trust him. The Pally Dan, I have a bad ankle due to it being set wrong when I broke it as a kid. I run on my toes to stop that ankle from rolling.
Yeah.
You walk on them around the house? Do you walk on your tiptoes around the house? That's what DSP does to get massive calves.
Yeah, apparently. DSP's one very interesting guy. Let's put it that way. Fucking
Roland
retard.
says he just described the body type of a gibbon, but I'm pretty sure a gibbon has more arm strength than Phil and is certainly more entertaining. Fuck my life.
I just don't know why Phil... I guess it just boils down to confidence, but I just genuinely don't get why he thinks he's like a god amongst men. Maybe it does boil down to just that like confidence conversation that we were, talking about earlier, but it's wild.
Stephen De Leon, is that DSP or Gundam? Who knows? Shout out West Texas. I think we know.
Yeah.
Ryan, are you also of the opinion that basic training was horrible at the time, but incredibly fun and awesome in hindsight? Life was simpler then. I didn't enjoy it, SC. I hated it because one of the things I hate the most in my life now, in whether it's at work stuff or whether it's just out there in the world, I really hate stupid people. And I felt like, especially at basic, I was surrounded by really stupid people. And not only that, but I was punished for how stupid those people were. So I hated basic. It's not like it was like, oh my gosh, this is super hard. I just hated. I ended up being RPOC for my freaking boot camp division, all that stuff. So I hated it because of that. Stephen De Leon, ban, gone forever. Eat it. I believe it takes 7 people to get a battleship ready for war. I believe Rihanna, analog is better than digital. Fluffy rules all, Gundam the furry. He's making a joke about the Battleship movie.
Yeah.
I hate that movie.
Why?
I was in the military. I was in the Navy when it came out. So I'm like watching these people trying to portray the Navy. There were enough little inaccuracies. The thing that set me off over the edge was when they got like the museum battleship basically ready to go in like hours. It was so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Justin Martins. How do we get so fortunate to have 3 final bosses of depression on one stream? Fuck my life.
It's true. Blessed tonight.
Cisco Sistar Gundam. Ryan's hype man who tries to get Ryan to fly into a foaming rage. I should have got this one when Gundam was here. I'm sorry. I missed it. It's like Gundam's living vicariously through Ryan and using it as a cancellation human shield. He does egg me on FNT. Brock. Remember, stay hydrated. Drink water or alcohol. I don't make the rules. I can't have alcohol. I feel so
I think you would
shitty.
legitimately die. Like,
yeah. I feel kind of drunk. Like that's how I feel right now a little bit.
Yeah, that's what you said earlier.
I'm repeating myself now.
Yeah.
Robert Hayes. Vera and Ryan should watch Macross.
Yeah.
Macross.
I feel like Ryan doesn't watch anything unless it's got Brie Larson in it. It's She-Hulk, or he can, I guess, yeah, just really, it boils down to make a boatload of fucking money off of it. He doesn't watch good stuff. You should watch Cowboy Bebop, though. That's really good.
I have to at some point. Somebody got it for me, so.
Yeah.
Elite Neo, for anyone who missed it, Alyssa Clips has a video clip on her channel, Mr. Medicare, on finding faith through Charlie Kirk's death. I'll have to watch that, legitimately.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Spooky Maze, my favorite podcast. Get a Room podcast. Just messing. Much love. God bless. Thanks, Spooky Maze. Joey Bag of Donuts. Samurai Jack's the shit. Come on, Ryan. I watched a little Samurai Jack, I guess, back in the day.
I've never seen it.
Hector. Love this traumatic trio. That's a good
really
one, the traumatic
us.
trio.
Yeah.
Show Ryan one ghost story clip if possible. Fuck my life, says
Ghost
Rowan.
stories so fucking hilarious. I could try to find a clip real quick. You guys know which clip I'm looking for.
TZB for 199. Doesn't say anything, but thank you. Dead Dingo Dan for Aussie 20. I'm at work, so I'll have to watch this later. Great to see you 3 together. Thanks, Dead Dingo Dan.
I put a clip in.
As with all of them, you know, because we do live on my channel, the live streams get unlisted. You will have it in your watch history. But as always, RK Outpost Live, you can go check that out wherever it is, whether it's on my channel, whether it's on Bear's channel, it gets re-uploaded there. You guys can keep up with it. But thank you for the big super chat. M2M, Ryan Kinel and Vera Dark, a winning duo. Thanks. Is this Ghost Story? Am I allowed to watch this?
Yeah, you can play it on stream for sure.
Like it won't get me copyright or anything, yeah?
I mean, I can't promise, but I'm pretty sure you're good.
Pump! 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 Think of a big black man chasing you!
What the fuck?
He runs faster.
What the fuck? That's Ghost Story?
So, it's a long story, but basically, from what I remember, the employees were basically told that they weren't going to get fucking paid, and so then they just dubbed it whatever way they felt like, and they were making shit tons of bad jokes. He starts running faster after that comment. So good. Whew. Yeah. So funny. You need to watch it though. That'd be a good one.
That clip is like convincing that I should give it a chance, you know?
So funny.
How can I say no to that?
Think of a big black man chasing you.
Big black man chasing you.
Going faster.
Well, I guess he's not racist. Coop. Thank you, Coop. We said that one. Fuck, marry, kill. DSP Boogie Wings. Farrah? Give an answer?
What? Sorry, I was resetting the tab.
Wow. Fuck, marry, kill. DSP, Boogie, or Wings?
None, and none. That's for sure. I'm good. I don't think I have a preference there. That's for sure.
Whenever I get presented options like this,
my silence, I guess, was accurate. There is no answer.
Whenever I get presented options like this, I typically have to go with, say you were forced into making this decision, you would base it off a lot of things like money. So which of them is the most...
DSP's making money, right?
Which of them has the most net worth and which is which is like the most well off?
It's definitely not Boogie.
Also, like, of those, which do you think you could tolerate being around for a longer period of time? Probably Wings.
Yeah, probably.
You know, so like those are the kind of the things you have to.
Yeah.
It's all about the money. Rachel Green, I love these FML streams. I found my people, LOL, from one upstate New Yorker to another. Hi, Gundam.
He's gone with the wind.
He's gone with the wind. But thank you, Rachel. Glad you like him. The nerve of this woman are to disrespect to the team. There is no I in team, woman.
True.
Sorry, Vera. It's about the team, says Bendix.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I've always subscribed to the following a person mentality. It's like we were talking about, and I know, I get it, right? Well, if you're born in a certain place, you want to follow the team, but it's like me with game developers. I'm not going to go, oh my gosh, well, Naughty Dog made good games 20 years ago, so I'm going to keep supporting them. No, I'm following the people that actually made those games good to other studios. It's not quite the same, but it's similar.
I don't see them like that way at all. I have like a completely different perspective on it, I suppose. But because sometimes sports teams do move around or move cities and stuff like that. That's kind of few and far between. You know, so many of like sports teams or whatever have been established for decades and decades and decades, and you know, have been in the city, and you have generations of people that have played through them. Like, you know, your grandpa watched it with your dad, and then your dad took you, and then you're going to take your kids and stuff, which I don't feel like we've had long enough to do some of that stuff for maybe one generation for like some games or some game developer. But
yeah, but I don't
us
know.
Old people care about tradition sometimes.
Okay.
Stephen Lee, Battle Angel Elite is so banging. Recommend 100%.
Another really good one, yeah.
Robert Hayes. Oh, and fuck Games Workshop, too.
Games Workshop sucks a bag of fucking dicks.
Taker, would a female Voldemort have a Horcrux? That's a good one.
That is good.
That's a good one, Taker. Hagrid. You're a toxic male cis gooner incel, Harry.
That's good too.
Eleni, or sorry, Eliani. Is that how I say it? Eliani. For $10. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Vera. How long has this been a thing? Subscribed.
Too fucking long.
Yeah, this is like the 5th week we're doing
5 weeks.
We both want to blow our brains out.
Yeah. I'm all set.
Yeah, I'm going on that long. Thank you, Eliani. I hope I'm saying that right. Wit G for 10. I think if they use my forehead plus Ryan's, the Columbia would hug my life.
Woo! Some of these last few super chats are so good.
Just roasted me.
Yeah.
Rolling new for 199. Thank you, Vera. SBZ, can't believe both of you haven't watched All Women Are Queens clip. Please watch it, only 13 seconds. Beware of John Williams, BGM, though. Background music?
I've never seen it.
All Women Are Queens. Versus All Women Are Thoughts. Is it about like centering on Padme or something?
Maybe.
John Williams. M2M for 2. Glad to be a Bronze Titan, Vera. Never back down.
Thank you for the support.
Never give up. Never surrender. All right, so the last thing I'll try to do is look up All Women Are Queens.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Oh.
From 2 years ago?
Now I know what this is. All right. Pause it. John Williams, you son of a bitch. Don't copyright me, John Williams.
If she breathes, she's a god!
That is a really good clip. That is really good.
Yeah, I have seen that. Now that you say it. Fucking George R. R. Martin and video playing. Ryan, you should definitely check out Cowboy Bebop, Robotech, Macross Saga was the first animation series I watched. You might enjoy it, Ryan. Thank you, Air 2D Empire.
We need to get you watching, like, I don't know, fucking Iron-Blooded Orphans. You'd love that shit.
I would like that racist one we saw. That was funny.
That is really good.
Yeah. Jackson says, hail for $5. Thanks, Jackson. And with that, I think we're all caught up. Vera, tell all these fine people about you.
I'm a video game live streamer, reviewer, and entertainment commentator. I do this show Mondays 9 to 11 to 11:30-ish. Wednesdays 9 to 11, I do a show with Wicked Virtue, and then Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, I stream video games at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm finishing up Silksong, I think tomorrow, and
you and DSP both.
And then I'll be playing Silent Hill, and then after that, I'm not sure because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to play Yote, because usually I stream games even if they're, you know, kind of the talk of the town, even if we think they're going to be controversial. But I just, after everything that's happened with Yote, I personally don't even want to play it anymore. And I really don't want to monetarily support them. So I don't think I'm going to be streaming Yote. So we have a little bit of a gap to fill, which maybe will be Chronos or streaming the next Zelda game in my playthrough series, which is OOT.
There you go. That's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep for probably the next... Well, I can't sleep for 12 hours because I got to do Geeks and Gamers daily tomorrow. But I'm going to sleep. I'm fucking tired. Drove all the way from Texas. Haven't slept at all, really. Took a power nap on the couch. That's it. I don't really know what to say about myself. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the stream. It will be uploaded to RK Outpost Live as always. 2 more chats. Bendix Star, the original Berserk's my recommendation.
It's good.
And then Victor Chavez, Dragon Ball's a must-watch if you get an anime. There's too much of it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna ever watch it.
You need to watch a bunch of very short series in a row so you can really get a feel for what kind of genre in anime you want to watch, and then go from there.
And then Cole Hauser, Ryan, you would like Robotech. Yes, I am the boss. Here we go. Well, that's it, Cole Hauser. Well, I mean, everybody. Thank you, Cole Hauser. I'm tired. I will talk to you guys next week on Vera's channel for Fuck My Life. Thank you to Gundam Legend. We'll talk to you guys later.